I have something so special to share with you today. I have really been looking forward to this. I have here in my hands, unopened, the Star Wars Unlimited trading card game. This is the Legends of the Force, and this is a booster box. We are both going to be opening and looking at the cards, and when we're done with that, we are going to create a battle deck just from the cards we find in here. Will it be a good battle deck? I make no promises. Chances are there will be better. But hey, build it with me. Give me suggestions in the comments as well, what you would add or take away. I'm going to put chapters in, so if you want to skip straight to the deck building, that's totally fine. Otherwise, put me on another screen and hang out with me. In each video, I like to leave a way for you to support the channel if you would like to. I got this box from cardtrader.com. I do have an affiliate link with them for you. If you go to cardtrader.com, get whatever cards you want to get, then check out with my code boardgames1, or you know what, just click the link in the description below, or I always try to pin a comment. Then you get 5% off your first order. If you don't want to buy cards, or for goodness sake, if you don't have the money to buy cards, please don't. You can always support the channel for free with a thumbs up, click that like button, click that subscribe. I'm intentionally going in as blind as possible, but what I do know about this Legends of the Force, the most recent expansion, do we call them expansions in trading card games? Remember, I'm still kind of new to this. I'm very new to this. But Legends of the Force doesn't focus on one particular time period or episode or story or movie, but rather on Force users. So I'm expecting to see a lot of Jedis in here. The only spoiler I know is that Marin from the, what is it, Jedi Fallen Order, my favorite Star Wars story of them all up to this point. I know that Marin is in here. I don't know if Cal Kestis is. That's the card I want. I don't know. We'll see if they even made one. I don't even know. Let's get that camera overhead and see what's inside. Hold up. I'm coming to you from the future. So when I got to editing this, I noticed that there's a terrible glare on some of the cards when I opened the first few packs. Fortunately, I caught it. So what I'm doing is I'm overlaying the cards, so you're still going to be seeing them totally clearly for those first few packs, and then it goes to normal after that. Okay, all right, let's go back to reopening. All right, here we go. Let's get this wrapping off first, and then we're going to take a close look at the box. Again, there's going to be chapters, so if you don't want to be here for this whole part, that is totally understandable. You are a busy person with a busy life. I get it. All right, put this out of the way so poor baby Harley doesn't try to munch it, even though he doesn't actually munch plastic. Unless he starts to get dramatic, he will lick plastic as if he's just trying to end himself. Anyway, back on topic. Star Wars Unlimited. Awaken the Force. Legends of the Force. Expand your Star Wars Unlimited collection with these booster packs. Choose your leader, build your deck, and challenge your rivals in this fast-paced, easy-to-learn game of unlimited possibilities. The Legends of the Force set, that's what I wanted, features characters and content from across multiple eras in the Star Wars galaxy, with a heavy focus on Force users, such as Jedi, Sith, and more. Each booster pack can be used to build and upgrade decks for head-to-head, multiplayer draft, or sealed play. I don't know what sealed and draft play is. Let me know in the comments. All right. This display box, it contains 24 booster packs with 18 randomly inserted game cards. Okay, we've got, who do we have on the front here? We have our, whose ship is that? Is that Ahsoka's ship? I'm not entirely sure. And I've got right here, okay, we've got Darth Maul with his staff. I always loved that staff. We've got a Night Sister and Ahsoka and the dude from the show. He was my favorite. I don't know who he is, though. And, of course, we've got Yoda and his green saber on the side here. Now, to me, that is the second sister from Jedi Fallen Order, the video game. And I remember him from something, a Force user, but I don't remember who. And is he from Rebels? I should know the name. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I think that's, yeah, that's it. Okay. And on the back, no pictures, nothing of interest. Let's open it up. All right. There we go. Now, this is not like when you get a starter deck where it comes with instructions and a pre-built deck that you can choose to modify later. This is just raw cards, no instructions. So there may be some new keywords to the gameplay that are going to pop up in these cards. If so, just to understand them, I might pull up a glossary, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'll tell you what, let's look at these covers. So we've got our Night Sister covers. We've got Ahsoka and Old Guy. Love it. And we've got some Yoda covers, all the same on the back. Our Night Sister again. Okay, so that might be our sequence. Night Sister and then two Ahsokas. Night, I think we see the pattern. And Ahsoka, but that's okay because we want to get him out anyway. Yoda, Night Sister, but it's not Night Sister Marin. It's some other random lady that I'm not familiar with, okay? And Yoda. And I'm going to try to lay these out by, as we unbox it, by like leaders, base, and then by their aspects or colors, so that when we get to the building the deck chapter, we can pick our leader, then pick our base, and the 3 aspects that will go with that. Okay, here we go. Lovely. All right. Star Wars Unlimited. We got our double-sideds on the bottom. Is there a way to... I guess we just start with those. Okay, so we've got a leader. Ahsoka. Now, you can't see it. I had to go grab a chair. I thought I could stand all the way through this, and whoa, dog howdy. This old back ain't having it. So, this is the perfect spot. There we go, for me to hold it. Ahsoka Tano. Her action is to use the Force. Lose your Force token. Give a friendly unit Sentinel for this phase. Enemy units in its arena must attack a Sentinel when they attack you. Epic action, if you control 6 or more resources, deploy this leader. And when she's deployed, we've got, all right, on attack, you may give a friendly unit Sentinel for this phase. I call these attack and defense. I think they're called something else here. We've got our cost there, ground unit. So attack of 5, ground of 6. So we're going to put our leader here, and that looks good to me. Yeah, she fits right there. And our base, we've got the Crystal Caves. When a friendly Force unit attacks, the Force is with you. Create your Force token. All right, so this is special, but it only has 28 defense or health value, which I believe it's usually 30. Token upgrade, so we can use it for the token side instead. If damage would be dealt to attached unit. Okay, so this is just a shield with our new artwork. Okay, so we've got our locations going to go right next to our leader. All right, and we'll only read these the first time we encounter a new one. Let's see, where's a good spot to hold it. How's that right there? Okay. Tauntaun. It's a creature. When defeated, you may give a shield token to a damaged non-vehicle unit. All right, so part of the vehicle deck maybe, but that's a blue aspect. Then we'll do we've got another, okay, another base, Virgins Temple. When the regroup phase starts, if you control a unit with 4 or more remaining HP, the Force is with you. Create your Force token. All right, so Force tokens, I believe, are new to this. I don't remember them from the previous expansions. Only 25 health, but with that special ability. We've got Caretaker Matron. All right, we've got a green action. If you played a Force card this phase, draw a card. Okay, so that's going to be for a Force user deck. Big surprise there. And we've got red. Quinlan Vaz from Rebels, right? If this unit has 6 or more power, you may deal 2 damage to an enemy base. All right, nice. So he's going to be an aggressive deck for sure. So we're going to have our reds, greens, blues. I forget how many aspects there are. I guess that's not, maybe that's gray. Mustard puke green. Kalaran Beck, the sabered hand. Interesting. Does it tell us which show or movie these are from? I don't think it does, honestly. All right. So when played, search the top 7 cards of your deck for a unit, reveal it, and play it. It costs 3 less. All right, put the other cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. So this allows for, what do they call that? Milling, in order to play something for cheaper. That's going to be great if I need to mill through a deck. We've got our green aspects. And don't worry, we'll move a little faster after we get through some of these early ones. Cure wounds. All right, we can cure. This is a force card. Force is new. Yeah, that's a totally new keyword for me. Use the force. Lose your force token. If you do, heal 6 damage from a unit. So it seems you want to generate force tokens and then use them for stuff like this. Heal 6 damage. That's great. And that's a blue. What else we got here? Green. Inquisitor's lightsaber. That spinny thing. We've got a +1, +3, because this is an item, an upgrade, attached to a non-vehicle unit. Attached unit gains, while attacking a force unit, this unit gets +2/+0. Okay, +2 attack, but not the health. Interesting. So you get the +1, +3, plus when it's attached. So you get a total of +3 attack when you're attacking, if it's a force unit. Cool. All right, green, red, unleash. I'm sorry, that's green and purple. So these, oh boy, I forgot. We've got doubles on some of these. We've got greens and grays, greens and purples. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to have to pick. Well, dog howdy, we're going to do our best. Okay, unleash rage. Force. Use the force. Lose your force token. If you do, give a friendly unit +3/+0 for this phase. All right, a nice little Darth Maul. Straight up red. I appreciate that. Grappling Guardian. This creature from Rebels and Ahsoka. 3/9. You may defeat a space unit with 6 or less remaining HP. So an instant kill. Okay. Not bad for our space units. And we've got our Kadu. A 4/4 green. When played, you may give another friendly unit overwhelm for this phase. When attacking an enemy unit, deal excess damage to the opponent's base. All right, we've got our green. Where's our solid greens? I guess you're going to go right there. Solid yellows. Pounce. It's a trick. That's a new keyword to me. Attack with a creature unit. It gets +4/+0 for this attack. All right, that's a cutie too. And we've got our Gungan Warrior. That's a 3/2, and we're going to call it gray, mustard yellow. Gungan Trooper, shielded. When you play this unit, give a shield token to it. All right. Restore 1. When this unit attacks, heal 1 damage from your base. Wow. That's actually that seems quite powerful to me. Jedi Sentinel, a 5/4. While the force is with you, this unit gains Sentinel. Enemy units in this arena must attack a Sentinel when they attack you. So while the force is with you, then that has to do with some of these locations. So I want to pair the right location with these units, it looks like. All right, so we've got mustard/gray and orange. I'll tell you what we're going to do. When it's doubles, I'm going to put the doubles in their own pile. They are going to be their own section. How about that? Last words learned. This is an event. If a friendly unit was defeated this phase, give 2 experience tokens to a unit. Okay, 2 experience tokens to spend. Boy, there's a lot. I tell you, as this game grows, it's getting more and more complex. So non-colored events right here. Let's do another Yoda. That was 1 out of 24, but don't you worry. We are going to go at a nice pace and just focus on some of these new ones. Nothing that terribly excited me out of that deck. What do we got? All right, we've got a nice foil, a Kowakian Monkey Lizard, 2/1. It is an ambush. All right, and that is just going to be a no color. Eye of Scion, 2 Peridia. Imperial Vehicle Transport. Hidden, gives these keywords: hidden, ambush, overwhelm, and restore 1. Oh my goodness, that's a space unit. That seems rather powerful, y'all. We've got Dooku. All right, it's just a unit. Seems like a leader to me. Force Jedi, 5/4 hidden. This unit can't be attacked if it was played this phase. Wow. Each friendly unit with hidden can't be attacked for this phase. So a very defensive, safe play with that one. Mace Windu, 6/6, overwhelm. When attacking an enemy unit, deal excess damage to the opponent's base. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, deal 4 damage to a unit. Alright, so we want to have some Force tokens before we use that. I'm wondering if we're going to get so many of these double coloreds, we may get a different sorting system. I think we will, actually. Alright, so we've got Vinay. Went a 2/4. When played on attack, you may defeat an experience token on a friendly unit. If you do, give an experience token to a friendly unit. You may defeat an experience token on a friendly. Okay, so it's almost like stealing. All right, so we've got green and purple, and we might have enough green and purples just to do something like that. We'll see. Yeah, look at that. All these green purples. That seems to be the Sith's style. Talzin's Assassin, cost of 4, blue and purple, 4/4. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, give a unit -3/-3 for this phase. Oh, interesting. Do we have a blue? Some of these might go off screen. I'll do my best. Village Tender, cute, Ewoks. This is a green, cost of 1, a 1/3, hidden. This unit can't be attacked if it was played this phase. Restore 1. We already know what this means. When the unit attacks, heal 1 damage from your base. All right, so we've got our green right there. I do like that the keywords are explained. Night Brother, Thralls of the Coven, cost of 5. This is a 3/7, Knight, Raid 3. This unit gets +3/+0 while attacking. Wow, this would be a 6 attack. That is a powerful unit right there. Okay, so we've got red and purple as its own new combination. And we've got the Grappling Guardian. We've got the Exegol Patroller, cost of 2. First Order Sith Vehicle Fighter. It's a 3/1. Overwhelm. Okay, and Overwhelm means when attacking an enemy unit, deal excess damage to the opponent's base. All right, that's our green and purple. And the Will of the Force, cost of 4, yellow. Return a non-leader unit to its owner's hand. You may use the Force. If you do, that player discards a random card from their hand. I'm assuming using the Force is a Force token, which I haven't seen. We'll find out. We're going to find out together. See how much we can figure out by context. Medical Frigate. This is cost of 4. It's that weird color, the Rebellion color. 3/6, Republic Vehicle, capital ship. On attack, you may heal 2 damage from another unit. Okay. N1 Starfighter, space unit, cost of 2, orange and rebel. 3/2, Naboo Vehicle Fighter. And no special text there. I think we've got an orange rebel thing going on here. Ravening Gundark. It's a creature, cost of 5, 5/4. When played, deal 1 damage to a ground unit when played. Okay, so we've got our colorless. And for our Force token, all right, we've got a Force token. The Force is with you. When you use the Force, remove this from play. So good, we know how to use the Force. I don't want to spoil anything. Let's look at our base. Night Sister Lair, I like that. 28 health. When a friendly Force unit attacks, the Force is with you. Pretty cool. So you can generate a lot of Force tokens with this one. That makes sense thematically. And who do we have? Kit Fisto, Force Jedi Republic, a red and rebel, cost of 5. This is a 1/6 Saboteur. When this unit attacks, ignore Sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. This unit gets +1/+0 for each other friendly Jedi unit. Okay, ignore Sentinel and defender's shield. So we know Saboteur now for each other Jedi. So we want to pair them with a lot of Jedi. We've got our red and rebel. We'll put you right there. And another Yoda. Let's go right here. Flight of the Inquisitor. All right, a nice foil. Cost of 2, dark. You may, or purple, you may return a Force unit and a lightsaber upgrade upgrade from your discard pile to your hand. Oh, this helps with searching. I like that. Where are you at, purple? Just straight up purple. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Y'all, we don't have a straight up purple pile yet? Oh my goodness. All right. Not all of the cards are going to be on screen after I lay them down. I'm very sorry. I'm going to try. If I need to zoom out, I can always zoom out if that helps. All right. Darth Malik, cost of 5. For Sith, it's a 4/7 with Overwhelm. All right. And you are our dark purple. So we've got our scary deck. Look at this. Flight of the Inquisitor. All right. We've got Infused Brawler. Force Knight. This is our Knight brother. Cost of 2. This is a 2/2 red. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, give 2 experience tokens to this unit. When this unit completes an attack, defeat an experience token on it. Okay, we'll have to see some experience tokens to make sense of all of this. Directed by the Force, a cost of 1. This is green. The Force is with you. You may play a unit from your hand paying its cost. That's our green. We've got Jedi Temple Guards, a green, cost of 4. This is a 2/2 Force Jedi, ambush, and restore 2. That is not bad for our green healing deck. Purge Trooper from our Fallen Order series, cost of 3. This is red and purple, a 4/2 Imperial Trooper. When played, you may deal 2 damage to a Force unit. So you only, that's kind of tricky because you don't know if your opponent has any Force units. Red, purple. Guardian of the Whills, cost of 2. It's a blue. It's a 2/2 Force and Fringe. I don't think we know Fringe yet. The first upgrade you play on this unit each round costs 1 less. Not bad, so we want to upgrade them, our lovely blues. And we've got our green-purple Praetorian Guard from the second of the newest movies, First Order. This is a 2/5, cost of 3, green-purple. Which, did I put that other green-purple in the right place? Well, we'll find out, won't we? 2/5 First Order. While you control a unit with 4 or more power, this unit gains Sentinel, meaning they're the only ones that can be attacked. Green-purple. DRK-1 Probe Droid, cost of 2. This is a red. We've got a 2/3. When played, you may defeat a non-unique upgrade. So that little star must mean unique. So it can't be that, but we can just do a 1-hit kill on a red. All right. Padawan Starfighter, cute. Cost of 2, space unit. This is a blue. It's a 1/3 Jedi Republic vehicle fighter. While you control a Force unit or upgrade, this unit gets +1/+1. Tell me about it. Charging Falak, ground unit, cost of 4. It's an orange, 3/4, ambush and hidden with our orange right there. Medical Frigate, I think we have seen this one. Yep, and what do we have? I don't want you to see. We've got a J-type Nubian starship, space unit, orange and rebel, cost of 3. It's a 2/4 Naboo vehicle transport. When played, draw a card, discard a card from your hand. All right, orange rebel, there you go. There we go, our very first experience token. So +1/+1, learned, and our city is a new one, the Holy City. 28 health, and this is an orange. When a friendly Force unit attacks, the Force is with you. All right. And our next, I just realized I put a leader unit in the wrong place. That was Kit Fisto. I believe that's the only one. And we've got another mono. All right. And if you hear that loud sound in the background, that is actually just my kettle. It is heating up some water so I can make myself some late night either tea or maybe some mud water. It's not really caffeine, but just loosen up the voice a little. All right, here we go again. You ready? It's worse. It's a trick. This has a cost of 7 event. Defeat a non-leader unit. So instant kill. I'm trying to see the best lighting for you. Seems to be right. Here we go. You are a non-colored event. And we're going to have Kylo Ren's lightsaber. This is an upgrade attached to a Non-vehicle unit. This is a blue and purple. If attached unit is a force unit, it gains. This unit can't be exhausted by enemy card abilities. Okay, it's a +1, +3 item. We've got blue purple right there. You see I rearranged a little bit in that shot. Hello, a lot happened when I walked away. Shatterpoint 4. Sorry about the reflection. I'm trying to pay attention. I actually can't see over the phone camera, so I have to pause every now and then and watch a recording to see what it looks like for you. So be patient with me. Thank you. Cost of 4 and a blue Shatterpoint Force. Choose one. Defeat a non-leader unit with 3 or less remaining HP. Use the Force. If you do, defeat a non-leader unit. Alright, it's a blue event. I don't think we had that yet. Depabalaba, ground unit. Cost of 6, orange and rebel. She's a 5/7 with ambush and saboteur, Force Jedi and Republic. So we've got orange rebel around here. There you are. We've got a rebel. So this is Jedi Vector, cost of 2, space unit. This is a 1/3 Jedi vehicle fighter. This unit gets +1/+0 if you control another Jedi unit, and +1/+0 if you control a lightsaber upgrade. So that, I'm assuming, means it could be up to +2 if you've got a powerful Jedi flying this thing, and that's our rebels. That is my water finishing. Awesome. Whirlwind of Power. I think this is our first ray. Cost of 3. It's a blue force. Give a unit -2/-2 for this phase. If you control a force unit, give it -3/-3 instead. Oh boy, howdy. There you go, blue. Overpower is an init. This is an event. Cost of 3. Give a unit +3/+3 and overwhelm for this phase. Ooh, that's a nice event. Nice green event. Very, oops, that's not green. Where's green? Right here. Got my base colors in here if I can remember that. All right. Ravenous Rathtar. Cost of 6 red. Ground unit. It's a creature of 8/5. No abilities, but that's a pretty strong, scary attack. And I think that was from the, I can't remember the names of the movies, but you know, like The Force Awakens or something like that. Okay, where do you go? Red. And we've got an heirloom lightsaber, cost of 2. This is blue and rebel, attached to a non-vehicle unit. If attached unit is a force unit, it gains restore 1. Cool, so this is a +2/+2 item. We've got, I know we've got your pile. I thought we had a blue rebel already, but we sure don't. Minox, space unit, cost of 2. This is a green creature of 2/3 with overwhelm. We've got Consumed by the Dark Side, force, cost of 2 event, and this is purple. Give 2 experience tokens to a unit, then deal 2 damage to it. Oh, so there's a cost to using that dark power. Mysterious Hermit, ground unit, cost of 2, orange, force and fringe. This is a 1/4 ambush. Put you in orange. And we've got Refugee of the Path. I'm glad to see the path here. Cost of 1, rebel, ground unit. This is a 0/3 force fringe. When played, you may give a shield token to a unit with Sentinel. And Nil Marauder. So this is a cost of 3, orange purple, 1/5 underworld trooper, Nile, raid of 3. We already know about raid there, even though I forget it quite regularly. Do I have an orange purple yet? I don't think I do. Hello, orange purple. We've got an experience token, and we have the Jedi Temple, HP of 28. It's a green location, a green base. When a friendly force unit attacks, the force is with you. On Coruscant. Not bad. So all new locations. Did we finally get another new leader? Yes, we did. Morgan Elsbeth. This is a 5-cost leader unit on the ground. Green, purple. This is a 3/6 Force Imperial Knight. On attack, the next unit you play this phase costs 1 less if it shares a keyword with a friendly unit. I almost have to read that again. On attack, the next unit you play this phase costs 1 less if it shares a keyword. Okay, whew, so we want to have like units. And we've got, when we upgrade her, When do we get to flip her? I guess just with the cost of 5. Okay. Then we've got an action. Oh, I had it the other way. I'm sorry. We start here. This is the first side. Hello. Choose a friendly unit that attacked this phase. Play a unit from your hand that shares a keyword with the chosen unit. It costs 1 less. And then if we control 5 or more, we get to flip it. I get it. Okay. All right, Morgan Elsbeth, there you go. Let me go pour my coffee, tea, mushroom coffee, whatever it is, spicy thing. All right, y'all. There it is. Go grab yourself some coffee or some tea, whatever it is you like, maybe some whiskey. And let's go through another pack and see what leader and base did we get this time. Okay, we've got an Overpower in it, green. I've got to get these colors. Okay, and that looks like a foil. We've got Stios. I don't think we've seen him yet. That's a green, cost of 5 ground unit, 4/4, Force Jedi Republic. When defeated, search, oh, so this is a Miller. Search the top 8 cards of your deck. Hear me saying Miller as if I know what I'm talking about. I've been watching YouTube. By the way, some credit to Joel R. Magic, as I got this idea from him. He does this unboxing, he creates a deck, except he's really good at it. When defeated, search the top 8 cards of your deck for any number of clone units with combined cost of 4 or less and discard them. Put the other cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. For this phase, you may play those cards from your discard pile for free. Good Lord, there's a lot going on there. Clones, yes, clone units. Wow, that's crazy. All right, Karis. Okay, we don't like strangers. Ground unit, cost of 2, blue purple. This is a 2/4 Force and Knight. I still don't really know what the Knight keyword is yet. When defeated, other than it has to do with Knight Sisters and Knight Brothers, you may use the Force. If you do, give a unit -2/-2 for this phase. Oh, all right. All right, blue purple. Dooku. It is too late. Cost of 4 orange, 5/4 Force Jedi. Hidden, and when played, each friendly unit with hidden can't be attacked for this phase. Pretty cool. He's a sneaky peeky. We've got, all of these are pretty new, so we've got a variety. A ground unit, cost of 5 red, Say Teen. Force Jedi Republic, cost of 4/6. I'm sorry, 4 and 6. When played, if you have the initiative, deal 1 damage to up to 3 units. All right. You want to keep the initiative for that, buddy. Stay on the aggressive. He's going to be in the aggressive red deck. Where is red? Thank you. I'm so sorry. Back to soothing. We've seen the heirloom lightsaber. We've got our rebel. We've got our Trident assault ship. Cost of 6, green. This is a 6/6 separatist vehicle transport and the overwhelm keyword. All right, green. And we've got our Knight's Saber. For some reason, I think we have that. It's a upgrade. It's 2. It's a red and rebel. It's attached to a Jedi non-vehicle unit. I'm sorry, cost of 2. This has a +3/+2 Knight's Saber. I think we've seen that before, but I don't know for sure. We've got red and rebel. No, we haven't seen it before. Good. Graceful Purgle, we haven't seen as a space unit. Cost of 5, blue. This is a 2/7 creature with Sentinel. All right, we've got some defensive abilities. I swear it sounds like someone's tapping on my window, and that's just interesting. All right, we've got a Paladin Training Corvette. Yes, sir, thank you. Unit, space unit, cost of 5. This is green and rebel. This is a 3/5 Jedi Republic vehicle and capital ship. That's a new keyword to me. When played, you may give an experience token to each of up to 3 Force units. All right, where's our green rebels? Right over here. Charging Falak. This is a ground unit. Cost of 4 orange. This is a 3/4 creature with an ambush and hidden keyword. All right, there you go, orange. You're getting pretty tall over there. We've got our long beam cruiser, cost of 6, rebel. This is a 6/6 Republic vehicle capital ship with Restore 1. I like Restore all the time. If you see brown on my hand, that's not poo, that's powder. Not that you would think that. That's powder from my mud water there. Okay, We've got our Nile Marauder. We have seen you, sir. Orange, purple. Where you at? Where my peeps at? You're right there. And Rocky and Monkey Lizard is cute. I feel like we've seen it. This is a ground unit, cost of 2. It's a 2/1 creature with the ambush keyword. And you have no colors. I kind of want to just see, am I... Yep, we did see. So I walked you through an extra time. Sorry about that. All right, we've got our experience token and Shadowed Undercity. That's new. 28 health base. This is a blue. When a friendly force unit attacks, the force is with you. Pretty cool. We get to create a force token. Do we have a new leader? Let's find out, y'all. We sure do. Grand Inquisitor leader. We've got an orange and purple. Stories travel quickly. This is keywords Force Imperial Inquisitor. The action, use the force. Attack with a friendly unit. The defender gets -2, -0 for this attack. Epic action, if you control 5 or more, deploy. Once deployed, for that cost of 5, the Grand Inquisitor. Orange and purple. This is a 3/5, keywords Force Imperial and Inquisitor. Shielded, and on attack, the defender gets -2, -0 for this attack. All right, so he lowers the attack of our opponent. I find that interesting. I'm not sure how I would play it. Okay, next. So much for trying to preserve these card packs, but just enjoy the tear. Oops, look at me cheating, showing ahead of time. Dog howdy, no, no, no. All right, we've got our foil. It seems that the foil is usually at the top. Which I guess means I should start putting that on the bottom. Okay. Space unit, Exegol Patroller. I feel like we've seen this before. It's a green purple. Have we seen this before? We have, yes. Okay, I'm going to start going with my gut here. If I feel we've seen it, we're going to keep on rolling. Premonition of Doom is the Force. Cost of 3. Orange Rebel. The next time you take the initiative this phase, exhaust all units. I guess that prevents you from being attacked. It does also prevent you from doing a lot of things. I don't know. That's interesting. That seems a little advanced for me anyway. We've got an upgrade. This is Battle Fury, red, purple, cost of 2. Attached unit gains on attack, discard a card from your hand. What is the attached unit gains on attack, discard a card from your hand? What's the benefit of that? Help me out, y'all. +3, +3. The Goyan Master is a ground unit, cost of 5, green. This is a 5/5, keyword Force. When played and when defeated, you may use the Force. If you do, search the top 5 cards of your deck for a Force unit. So another helps us mill through the deck. Reveal it and draw it. Okay, I like that. I like anything that lets me cycle through the deck quite a bit. And Force Illusion, this is a yellow event, cost of 2. Exhaust an enemy unit. A friendly unit gains Sentinel for this phase. Okay, yellow, there you go. Or orange, whatever I've been calling you. Attuned Fire Knock. This is a ground unit, cost of 2. This is a red rebel, 4/1 creature, and the hidden keyword. All right, red rebel, where are you? There you are. And we've got a Secretive Sage, ground unit. Boy, all these are new. We've got a cost of 2 blue. This is a 2/2 force and fringe keywords, and they are shielded. Okay, let's take a blue right there. We've got our Point Rain Reclaimer, ground unit, cost of 1. This is a green rebel, and we've got a 1/2 keywords Republic Clone Trooper. When played, if you control a Jedi unit, you may give an experience token to this unit. All right, green rebel, there you go. Hunting Nexu. This is a ground unit, cost of 4 and red. This is a 4/4 creature. While you control another red unit, this unit gains raid of 2. Not bad. Straight up red right there. Sounds red. Supremacy Tie. This is a space unit, cost of 3. It says blue, purple, and we've got a 3/3. This is a keywords First Order, Vehicle, and Fighter. And this is a sentinel, blue purple over there. Acolyte of the Beyond, this is a ground unit, cost of 2. We've got our red purple. This is a 2/3 Sith. On attack and when defeated, the Force is with you. All right, red purple. We got a Curious Flock, adorable little ground unit, cost of 1. This is a 1/1 creature. When played, pay up to 6. For each resource paid this way, give an experience token to this unit. So you could have up to 6 experience tokens on this unit. I wonder how that would be played. I'll have to look at the experience tokens to understand that better. All right, so it's an experience token generator. Cool. No color. And a Lovcat, a little cutie from Fallen Order series. We've got a ground unit, cost of 2, orange. This is a 2/1 creature. When played and defeated, you may exhaust a ground unit. Again, the only reason I can think to do that is to prevent them from being hit. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've got a Sand Trooper Cavalry. This is a ground unit, cost of 4. This is a purple, a 2/6 Imperial Creature Trooper. Keyword of Grit. This unit gets a +1/+0 for each damage on it. And we've got ourselves a Force token and Night Sister Lab. We have that one already. And do we have a new leader? We sure do. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Courage makes heroes. Keyword Force Jedi Republic. He is a green and rebel. Action. Use the Force. Give an experience token to a unit without an experience token. So this is for so we would need a Force generator in order to make this an experience generator. Interesting. Epic action, 5 or more, flip it. On it, this is a 3/6 now. Same keywords. On attack, you may give an experience token to another unit without, so okay, so same thing, but on attack. Interesting. Let's see what we've got here. New pack. All right, we know Talzin's Assassin. We've got our blue and purple. We don't know Jedi Trials. This is an upgrade, cost of 1, blue rebel, attached to a Force unit. Attached unit gains on attack. Give an experience token to this unit. While attached unit has 4 or more upgrades on it, it gains the Jedi trait. Oh, so you can become a Jedi. This is thematically cool. +0/+0, Jedi Trials, Jedi, and Learned. I'll have to look up more what Learned means. I can kind of figure it out, but also please explain to me if you understand that from the comments. Ezra Bridger, Attuned with Life. Here we go. A ground unit, cost of 3, blue and rebel. This is a 3/3 Force, keywords Force, Jedi, Rebel, and Spectre. Interesting. On attack, you may give an experience token to another creature or Spectre unit. We haven't seen a lot of Spectres, to be honest. Blue rebel. We've got our Stinger yes! All right. I want this. This is a space unit, the Stinger Mantis from Fallen Order and Survivor. The cost of 5, orange rebel. This is a 4/6, keywords Fringe Vehicle Transport. When played, you may deal 2 damage to an exhausted unit. All right. I like that a lot. All right, orange rebel. And we got a space unit, the Heavy Missile Gunship. Cost of 4, this is a red purple. It's a 4/3, keyword Separatist Droid Vehicle Transport. Deal 2 damage to a ground unit. Okay, red purple. We've seen the Trident Assault Ship, solid green. Ooh, dog howdy, we've got, that's my little microphone falling off. Little behind the scenes fedazzle there. Oh! Dog howdy, let's fix that light. Oh my goodness, the world's falling apart right now. Okay, here we go. I can still see, I think that's okay. That's just right. So we're gonna try to be right here. Witch of the Mist, this is a ground unit, cost of 1, it's red, and it is a 1/3 Force Knight. And the hidden keyword, so down here's a little too low there. That seems just right. If I can just remember to get right there for you. Okay, red. Law of the Wolf. I don't think we've seen you. Ground unit, cost of 2. This is Blue Rebel. This is a 3/3 creature with the Sentinel keyword. This unit can't attack. All right, so it is just a good old protector, Blue Rebel. Quite the noble combination. Space unit is the Hive Defense Wing, cost of 3. It's a green. This is a 2/4 Separatist vehicle fighter, and it has the Restore 1 ability. Not bad. Solid green. Lots of heals there. Jedi Knight, ground unit. I feel like we've probably seen it, but with different art maybe? I don't know. Cost of 3. This is a red rebel. Interesting. This is a 3/3 keyword Force Jedi. When played, if you have the initiative, deal 2 damage to an enemy ground unit. Have we already do we already have a Jedi Knight? We don't. Okay. Well, then I'm glad I read it. What else we got, y'all? We've seen you, Kowakian Monkey Lizard. And Tip the Scale. This is a Force and a Trick. So it's an event, cost of 2 orange. Look at an opponent's hand and discard a non-unit card from it. Interesting. And what's happening in the picture? I actually am not familiar with what is going on there. We've got an event in the shadows. Plan. Looks like we've got Palpatine and Darth Maul. We've got our purple, cost of 2. Give an experience token to each of up to 3 friendly units with hidden. Okay, so you can have like a stealth assassin attack type of battle deck. That would be a hard, I don't think I'm ready for that, but that would be a really interesting deck to build based around that card. Banking Clan Shuttle. This is a space unit, cost of 3. It's an orange purple 3/3 keyword Separatist vehicle transport with the hidden keyword. All right, orange purple. You ready to see who we got? We got a Force token, and we've seen the Shadowed Undercity. But do we have a new leader? Let's find out together, shall we? We sure do. Supreme Leader Snoke. So he is a green purple in the seat of power. An action, give an experience token to the unit with the most power among friendly dark units. Okay. All right, that's thematic. Epic action. Control 6 or more. Deploy this leader. Cost of 6. And this is a 4/7 keyword still. Force First Order official. I believe that's the same. On attack, it's the same thing. We are actually getting through these, y'all, but I hope you're enjoying this. You get tired of it, just skip ahead, or don't. Why? Okay, let's test this. Oh, I forgot to put the foil at the end, and it's Asajj Ventress. You didn't see that? It's too late. Asajj Ventress, this is a cost of 5 red, harden your heart. This is a 5/6 keywords Force Knight Bounty Hunter. When played and on attack, give another friendly Force unit +2, +0 for this phase. So a nice support for that aggressive attack deck. I'm gonna sit my booty back down. I stood up there for an adventure, and my adventure is over. Invasion Control. I'm just surprised how many new cards I'm getting. I expected a lot of repeats by this point. All right, so Space Unit, cost of 7 red. We've got a 5/9 keyword Separatist vehicle and another capital ship. It's our second one. Friendly droid units gain reign of 2. I don't think I'll be using that because the droids, as powerful a deck as it seems that can be, it just doesn't appeal to me. All right, and then we got a plain Asajj Ventress. There we go. Force Speed. I don't think we've seen that. Orange. We haven't. It's an event, cost of 1. Attack with a unit. For this attack, it gains on attack. Return any number of non-unique upgrades attached to the defender to the owner's hand. So what? Return on attack. Return any number of non-unique upgrades attached to the defender. Okay, I get it that time. I just had to read it twice. Did you have to read it twice? Whatever. Hey, it's orange. So what, does that mean that I need to have, between my base and my leader unit, I need to have 2 orange to be able to use this? That's how I'm reading it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, this is what I wanted. Okay, so I just want a Cal. If we've got a Cal, I got Marin. That's what I wanted. I wanted Marin. This is a ground unit. Marin, alone with the dead. Not really, But anyway, cost of 3, red, even though she's a good guy. This is a 2/5 force and knight. On attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, deal 2 damage to a unit. Okay, so way to clear out your hand, a little hand management. I actually want her as a leader if they have a leader. I don't know. We've seen the Purge Trooper with our red purple. Get your red purple. Ah, a little tauntaun. Ground unit. Cost of 3. We've got a blue. This is a 3/3 creature, and when defeated, you may give a shield unit to a damaged non-vehicle unit. Have I been? Yeah, you can kind of see them. You can kind of see it. I'll try to hold it closer for you. Okay, I just don't want to risk getting it off screen, y'all. So we got a blue, and we've got a Exegol. Where's our green purple? We've got a Cartel Interceptor space unit, cost of 3, red. This is a 2/3 keywords underworld. If that burp makes it through this edit, my apologies. Underworld vehicle fighter with a raid 2, solid red. Bolstered endurance, cost of 1. It's an upgrade, blue. Attached to a force unit for +1 and +3 with the force keyword as well. All right, blue. Get in there and party. N1 Starfighter. Have we seen you? I feel like we have. Orange and Rebel. N1 Starfighter. Yep, we have. Get out of town. We've got a Ravening Gundark. We've seen you. Get out of here. We've got a Pounce. We've seen you as well. I know we've seen you with our cutie patootie. Little oops. Orange and a Fallen Jedi. Interesting. Okay. This is a ground unit. A cost of 3, dark. This is a 3/4 keyword force and Jedi. All right, darkness, my old friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We've got our force token. And what did we get? Fortress Vader. 28 HP base. It's a red. When a friendly force unit attacks, the force is with you. So lots of these bases are, obviously they have to do with the force, but they generate force tokens, and then combine that with some of these other decks where the force tokens make an experience token generator and you create Jedis. Cannon Jarrus, help us survive. So leader, I think this is rebels, right? Let me know. Leader unit on the ground. Let's start with the correct side, shall we? It is a blue rebel, keywords force, Jedi, rebel, and specter. Okay. Action, give a shield token to a creature or specter unit. If you control 6 or more, flip it, and this becomes a 3/6 and gains shielded. And while you control another creature or specter unit, this unit gets +2/+2. Interesting. So the upgrade actually quite changes how Super Dude plays. All right, this time I'm going to put the foil card on the bottom, since we have figured out how this works. Shall we? Yeah, like opening Dracula's collar, even though I don't like Dracula at all. Here we go. We're going to go with Eeth Ka, the Spiritual Warrior. Ground unit, cost of 4, green rebel. This is a 5/4 keyword force Jedi Republic. When defeated, you may use the force. Thank you for the permission. If you do, put this card into play as a resource. All right, green. Where are you? Y'all, help me. Where's Green Rebels? There we go. I need a better system. Jocasta Nu. This is a ground unit. Cost of 3, rebel. This is a 3/4 keyword force Jedi Republic. When played, you may attach a friendly upgrade on a friendly unit to a different eligible unit. Okay, so I can move things around. I can deal with that. Lor San Tekka. This is a ground unit, cost of 2, green and rebel. This is a 3/2 keyword resistance. When defeated, you may give it an experience token to a unique unit. All right, green rebel. This is definitely the green rebel deck, y'all. All right, we've got Cerezu Stance. We've got an event, cost of 1. This is blue. Play a force unit from your hand, paying its cost, and give a shield token to it. Not bad. What do we got here? Awakened Specters. You scare me. Cost of 4. This is a ground unit. Blue. 4/5. keyword knight and undead. Whatever. There we go. The Jedi Consular. Another green rebel here. It says the cost of 2 ground unit. This is a 1/4 keyword force Jedi. We can, our action, we can use the force, play a unit from your hand. It costs 2 less. All right, so cheaper way to get things out on the board. A Jedi in hiding. This is a ground unit, cost of 3, it's red. This is a 3/3 force Jedi with the hidden keyword, and when defeated, you may use the force. If you do, each opponent discards a card from their hand. Very interesting. Talzin's Assassin. We know you, blue-purple. And Protect the Pod. This is an event, keyword tactic. Cost of 4, green. A friendly non-vehicle unit deals damage equal to its remaining HP to an enemy unit. Interesting. So we want to have high HP in order to use this event. All right, go to green. Get out of my town. Crushing Blow. Cost of 3, and this is a blue. Keyword tactic. It's an event. Defeat a non-leader unit that costs 2 or less. So instant kill for our lower grade dudes. There's our blue. And our event. Go into hiding. It's a tactic. Cost of 2. Choose a unit. It can't be attacked this phase unless it has Sentinel. Okay. And our Tusken Tracker. This is a ground unit. I almost feel like we've seen it, but I don't think we have. Cost of 3, orange. This is a 2/4 Tusken with raid 2, and when played, each unit loses hidden for this phase. Interesting. That could be powerful against the right. Again, it just depends. What are you going against? Yeah? All right, so we've got our special card. It doesn't look like a foil, though. Did I mess up? I don't know. It's a space unit, a long beam cruiser. No, this is a common, so somehow I messed up. I'll figure it out someday. Oh my goodness. All right, so Rebel, Republic, vehicle, and another capital ship with the Restore 1. So that's a 6/6 Rebel. We've got our token, our shield here, and our Jedi Temple. We have seen this. And our leader, no, I did do it right. Our foil's at the very bottom. Our leader, Grand Inquisitor, we've seen you, Mr. Dude. And what's our foil? Premonition of Doom. Cool, we've seen you, orange and rebel. Next up, I would love to get the perfect way to tear this, like a nice little T, and then it kind of comes back together. Okay, foil at the bottom. This time I know what I'm doing. All right, do I? Oh yeah, we got a base. Cool, special base. 25 HP, Tomb of Islerim. This is orange. And action, exhaust a friendly unit. The force is with you. Okay, exhaust unit to get force. I'll take it. All right, cute. We got a unique. We got Maz Kanata. The light guides. This is a cost of 3. It's a green ground unit. When played, you may attack with a force unit. It gets +2/+0 for this attack. So again, that's a 3/4 for our greens here. We've got Kylo Ren. All right, ground unit. This is a cost of 2, purple. So this is a 2/3 keyword force first order. Keyword overwhelm or ability overwhelm, whatever. When you, I think that's what I call them, keywords. When you play an upgrade on this unit, you may use the force. If you do, draw a card. Okay, so this feeds our hand management. I like that. Where are you? Purple. Where are you? There you are. Okay, Stinger Mantis. I would love to read you again, but I ain't doing that to everybody. Here we go. Vitchist, we've got you. And Supremacy Tie, we've seen you. And Relic Scavenger is a ground unit, cost of 5. Green, this is a 4/6 keyword fringe with Restore 2 as well. I like restores. I like healing the base. Thralls of the Coven. This is a ground unit, cost of 5. So this is red, purple. This is a 3/7 knight with raid 3. I feel like I'm speaking a different language and I feel so cool about it. Like I know what I dozen. Padawan Starfighter. good night, y'all. And our Sand Trooper Cavalry, good night, y'all, to our dark pile. And the Will of the Force, we done seen you. I'm almost certain we've got an orange. Where's our orange deck? I'm just curious whether my memory is worth anything or not, because I'm kind of questioning. What do you know? We don't actually have it. We don't. All right, the Will of the Force. Fine. You want to be red? You want attention? I'll give you attention. The Will of the Force is Force. Event, cost of 4, orange. Return a non-leader unit to its owner's hand. You may use the Force. If you do, that player discards a random card from their hand. Ouch. That's kind of powerful, but that must be why it has a, that medium 4 cost there. And our Fallen Jedi, we done seen you, dude. You fell more than once. And our Loth Cat, we've seen you. All right, good. So we're starting to kind of cycle through the cards. We got our token upgrade, but what is our base? It is Starlight Temple. HP of 28. This is a green. When a friendly Force unit attacks, the Force is with you. But what about our leader is Obi-Wan Kenobi? Seen it. And of course our foil is a Deceptive Shade. Interesting. Ground unit. Cost of 2. Orange and dark. This is a 2/3 Sith Undead. When defeated, the next unit you play this phase gains ambush. Okay, orange, purple. You go do your scary thing. All right, y'all, we are doing good. Let's see what we got in our Yoda deck. It's kind of fun. Look, oh, I did the foil first. Forgive me. Ground unit, Luke Skywalker. A Hero's Beginning. Cost of 4, Rebel. This is a 3/5 Force Fringe, keywords. When you play another unique unit, you may use the Force. If you do, give an experience token and a shield token to this unit. This is powerful. Again, in the right. Grand Inquisitor, we done seen you, but as something else, I think. I don't think we've actually seen a red purple Grand. No, we haven't. Here we go. Cost of 3. This is a red purple, and it's a 3/4 keywords Force Imperial Inquisitor. They come with Hidden, Raid 1, and other friendly Inquisitor units gain Hidden. Interesting. So if we have the Grand Inquisitor, maybe we want to play around with that frightening nonsense. Heavy Blaster Cannon upgrade. Cost of 4, red, attached to a non-vehicle unit. When it's played, you may deal 1 damage to a ground unit, then deal 1 damage to the same ground unit, then deal 1 damage to the same unit. What? What? So 3 damage. Okay, deal 1 damage to any ground unit, 1 damage to the same, then deal 1 damage to the same. So 3. Why is it worded that way? I don't know. +2, +2 as well when you attach it. Okay. Get out of there trying to blow my mind. Battle Fury. I know we done seen Battle Fury as a red purple. I know we done seen a Vinay. Knight of Ren, our ground unit. Cost of 3. This is a green and purple. It is a 4/4 first order. All right, green purple. Hunting Nexu. We've seen you in our red. Whirlwind of Power. This is an event. Cost of 3. It's a blue. Force keyword. Give a unit -2/-2 for this phase. If you control a Force unit, give it -3/-3 instead. We've seen that, haven't we? Yep, we sure have. You just got a bonus freebie. Jedi Temple Guards, we done seen you. Hello, green. Dark One Probe Droid. I seem to remember this one. Medical Frigate, I remember you. And Youngling Padawan. Hey, buddy. Cost of 2. This is a ground unit. Orange and Rebel. This is a 2/3 keywords Force and Jedi. When played, the Force is with you. So this is, a generator of Force tokens. All right. All right, we got our little Porgies, but this is a different one. So it's a ground unit, Porg. Cost of 0. It's a 1/1 creature. So I'm not sure what the strategy would be for those, honestly. Other than to have a number of units, I don't know. Oh, we already saw the foil. That's right. Mysterious Hermit, ground unit. We have seen you in orange. There you go. And, just in case you looked, the Force token and Strangled Cliffs. Ah, this is from Fallen Order, if I remember right. 28 HP. This is red when a friendly Force unit attacks. The Force is what? With you. And who do we have? We have Mother Wilson. I don't know who you are or what you're from, but that's all right. Okay, Force, Knight, action. Use the Force and give a unit -1/-1 for this phase. Interesting. If you control 5 or more, flip over, activate, deploy, and we now have, this is a blue and dark, or blue and purple. This is a 3/7, keyword Force Knight, and on attack, you may give a unit -1/-1 for this phase. All right, let's do another. Are we going to do them all? I think we're going to do them. Oh, I like opening it that way so much better. Oh, howdy, that was pleasant. Foil to the bottom. You thought I was going to spoil you. No, sir. All right. Malik. Hello. Scary. Okay, ground unit. That was weird. Cost of 2. It's a green. 1/4 Underworld. The first, oh, he's like an executioner. I get it now. Okay. It's just, there's a really, not to be crass or anything, there's a really big spot right there, and I didn't understand. I still don't understand what's going on. We need to keep moving. The first creature unit you play each phase costs 1 less. If a friendly creature unit would deal damage to a friendly unit, prevent that damage. Okay, so the first creature unit you play each phase costs 1 less. Cool, as long as this is out. And if a friendly creature unit would deal damage, prevent that. So if somebody makes you attack yourself, interesting. What kind of deck that would be in? Flight of the Inquisitor and Kai-Adi Mundi. I don't believe we've seen him in this one yet. It's a ground unit. This is a cost of 4, red rebel. This is a 4/4, keyword Force Jedi Republic. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, draw 2 cards. I do feel like we have seen you before, Kai-Adi Mundi, and we have not. Cool. All right. We'll take you. Unique fighter there. And Sith Legionnaire. Ground unit, cost of 2. This is a green-purple with a 2/2 Sith Trooper. While you control another purple unit, this unit gets +2/+0. Fascinating. Hyperspace Wayfarer space unit, cost of 6. What? All right, it's a green. This is a 4/10. Okay, so they can take a beating. A 4/10 creature. All right, so if I paired that with a leader that could make them Sentinel, that could be quite useful. Strike Ship is a space unit, cost of 2, and we've got this red-purple. This is a 0/3, keyword Underworld, Vehicle, Fighter, and Nile. Okay. With Raid 3 and Overwhelm. There's a lot of power going on here. Oh my goodness, I'd have to, what do I do with that? A Night Sister Warrior, ground unit. Cost of 2, blue. This is a 2/2, keyword Force and Night. When defeated, draw a card. Okay, so you kind of want to put her out, let her get defeated, get a new card out of it. All right. Inquisitor's Lightsaber, we done seen you, green-purple. Wampa, we ain't seen you. Ground unit, cost of 4, red. This is a 4/5 creature. And the Overwhelm ability, I'll take it. Forged Starfighter, we got our space unit here. Cost of 1, purple. This is a 1/1 Sith Vehicle Fighter, and it comes with Hidden and Raid 1. All right. Ascension Cable, lots of new ones in this. Okay, it's an upgrade, cost of 2. Orange. We've got attached to a non-vehicle unit. Attached unit gains Saboteur. We can ignore Sentinel and such. This has got +1 and +3 as well for our orange. What do we got? Refugee of the Path. We done seen you. Get out of here, Refugee of the Path. I'm sorry. We welcome you. J-type Nubian Starship Space Unit, cost of 3. This is an orange rebel. We got 2/4. Keywords Naboo Vehicle Transport. When played, draw a card. I like that. When defeated, discard a card from your hand so you can kind of clean out your deck. Okay. All right, Orange Rebel. We got our experience token And the Crystal Caves. We have seen the Crystal Caves, but thank you for taking us back. And we have seen Kit Festo, but thank you for saying howdy again. And our foil is Adept of Anger. This is a ground unit, cost of 1, orange, purple, and this is a 1/3 keywords force and fringe. For the action, you can use the force to exhaust a unit. Again, wanting some help for the strategy of why you want to exhaust your own units other than to prevent getting hit, even though there are other cards that can stop that, right? I don't know, y'all. Can I do this again? Yes, I can, like a fresh book. How did I not know that the whole time? Oh my goodness. If you've made it this far, bless you. All right, Marchion Row is a ground unit. Eye of the Nil, I think you're new. We've got a cost of 6, pretty high here. Orange, purple, but you've got 6 and 7. Is an Underworld Nihil. I don't know what that means yet. Each friendly unit's raid is doubled. It must be a faction, and maybe there's some cards that interact. Each friendly unit's raid is doubled. Boy, you could build a raid deck with this and scare everybody. Dog howdy. Acclimate, can you believe there's still new cards? They really put a lot in this expansion. All right, space unit. Acclimator Assault Ship. This is a green, cost of 7. This is a 5/8 Republic vehicle capital ship. And on attack, you may give another unit +5/+5 for this phase. Good. Oh my goodness. Dog howdy. Green's going to go off the screen. Actually, you know what? Green can go with orange because those double colors don't. We'll see. All right. Luthen Rail. Is he a force? He's not a force user, though. Interesting to include him. Ground unit, cost of 4. I wonder what the reasoning behind that was. Okay, Masquerading Antiquarian. And he's a blue. This is a 4/5 Rebel. On attack, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an item upgrade. I like this. Reveal it and draw it. But the other cards at the bottom. Anything that lets me search through the deck, I really enjoy. Impossible Escape is an event. This is a cost of 1, and it's orange with the force keyword. You may either exhaust a friendly unit or use the force. If you do either, exhaust an enemy unit and draw a card. I like that as well. Again, just let me filter through the deck to, have some options. We got our Night Sister Warrior. We've got our Following the Path. Okay, this is an event of 1. This is green and rebel. Search the top 8 cards of your deck for up to 2 force units for only 1 power, or only 1 cost, whatever we want to call it, resource. Reveal them and put them on top of your deck in any order. Put the other cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. I see, so they don't go straight into your hand. Balances it out, but still, there's a lot going on there. Goodbye, Wampa. Drain Essence, cost of 2. This is an event. It's a force keyword. This is blue, purple. Deal 2 damage to a unit. The force is with you. So deal damage and get your force regenerated. Okay, interesting. All right, blue, purple. There you go. Village Tender, we love you. You were adorable. And then we've got Acolyte of the Beyond. You were less adorbs, right? You're special in your own way. Sorceress of Ton. Ground unit. Cost of 6. Orange. I have no idea who you are. This is a 6/6 Force Fringe with Shielded. Fascinating. There you go to orange there. And Army of the Dead. Okay, cost of 6. Purple. And this is a 7/6 Night Undead. Just straight up on the purple deck you go. Ascension Cable can go in our orange. Got our Force Token, and we have a new, we've got the Shadowed Undercity. Do we have a new leader? Nope, we've got Supreme Leader Snoke. Dude, you are old news, bro. And our foil is our Strike Ship, which we have seen in our red and purple. All right, changed the layout again and played with the light just a little bit more. Someday y'all gonna get this just right, which means I forgot how to open these properly already. Okay, let's see what we got here. Special at the bottom, And do we already know about you? Yes. No, we don't actually. Kit Fisto we have, but not the either sprite. Alright, so we've got a space unit, cost of 5. This is Red Rebel. This is a 4/5 Jedi Republic vehicle fighter. When played, you may defeat any number of upgrades on a unit, and this is a saboteur. Alright. Okay, Red Rebel. We've got Luthen Rail. We've got you already. There you are, sir. And we've got Chirrut Imwe. I know this leaves a little bit of shadow, but we can see the card we're looking at better. Chirrut Imwe is a ground unit, cost of 4. This is a blue, and a 3/5 Force Fringe keywords. Sentinel, when this unit is attacked before damage is dealt, you may use the Force. If you do, the attacker gets -2, -0 for this attack. That's pretty cool before the attack. I like that. Little preventative stuff. Yeah, there we go. There's a Cal Kestis right there. Shine Flurry. This is learned. Cost of 1 event. It's an orange. We can play a force unit from your hand. It gains ambush for this phase. The next time it would be dealt damage this phase, prevent 2 of that. So what? It gains ambush. Cool. Prevent 2 of that damage. Alright, so a little bit defensive. Orange, I gotta use my brain on that one. Keep moving things around, I get lost. Itinerant Warrior looks familiar, but I think she's actually new. That's a cost of 4, and that is a blue and rebel. So this is a 4/4 Force Jedi keyword. Shielded, and when played, you may use the Force. If you do, heal 3 damage from a base. Alright, I like anything that heals the base. Where's my blues? I put you right there. And a Hive Defense Wing. We've already got you. We've got a Jedi Knight for sure. We've got a Red and Rebel. I've got y'all over there. We've got a Bolstered Endurance. I know we've got you as well. We've got the Paladin Training Corvette. We've got our greens down here. Green Rebel. And a Knight's Saber. I don't remember if we have this upgrade. This is a cost of 2, Red Rebel attached to a Jedi non-vehicle unit. This is a Knight's Saber. It gives +3/+2, an item, weapon, lightsaber keyword. Okay, Red Rebel, there we go. And then we've got a Mysterious Hermit. We got a few of you actually. Go to town. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. I do believe that's a new one for us. Cost of 5. This is a space unit. It's a Rebel. This is a 5/5 Republic Vehicle Fighter keywords, and it comes with Grade 1. See how I like to drift above the screen there. Let's just come back home. And a Jedi Sentinel. I know we've got a Jedi Sentinel. Orange and Rebel. Where are you at? Where's Orange Rebel? Right there. Okay. And then of course we've got our experience token and the Holy City. We've got the Holy City. And we've got an Ahsoka Tano. Got a couple of you. I think that gives us 3 Ahsokas. And what do we have? A Calm in the Storm foil force. Cost of 2. This is a blue rebel. Exhaust a friendly unit. If you do, give a shield token and 2 experience tokens to it. Alright, I can see that. Alright, blue rebel. But what kind of deck would you go in? Not too sure. Let's see if I can do this properly. Nope, I've lost it. I forgot how to do it. It's over. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ray. Oh, pretty cool. Oh, it's a ground unit. I don't think we got a Ray yet. So not our leader unit, but that's okay. With Palpatine's power. Interesting. Okay, so we got a Red Rebel here. Force Jedi Resistance. This is a 5/5 card. When you draw this card during the action phase, if you control a red leader or base, you may reveal this card from your hand. If you do, deal 2 damage to a unit and 2 damage to a base. If you control a red leader. Alright, not bad. So remember that if I pair with a Red Rebel. Priestess of the Force. These are new. Cost of 7. This is a ground unit. They're eternal. And blue, this is a 6/8 Force. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, give a shield token to each of up to 5 units. Bodega, this is powerful. Good gravy. Alright. Let's put a blue over there. Oh my goodness, expensive but powerful. Cost of 5 ground unit, the HK-87 Assassin Droid. This is a 4/4 Imperial Droid. When defeated, Deal 2 damage to each ground unit. Wow. Like a self-destruct almost. Alright, so we've got Darkness or Imperial right there. Balin Skull. Sweet. Ground unit. Enigmatic Master. That's his name. Balin. Or Bylin. I don't know. It's a orange Imperial. We've got 5/5 Force Fringe keywords and comes in hidden. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, return a non-leader unit that costs 4 or less to its owner's hand. Then, its owner may play it for free. Alright, so just when played, return a non-leader unit that costs 4. I'm trying to see the advantage here. Interesting. I guess it exhausts it? Why wouldn't it just be an exhausted other than it goes... I don't know. I don't understand the strength of that. I would have to see that played. Okay, Awakened Specters. This is a ground unit, and we've got plenty of you in blue. Well, we've got at least one of you in blue. Kadu. I think that's a new one. Ground unit green, cost of 4. 4/4 creature. When played, you may give another friendly unit Overwhelm for this phase. I like that. Okay. Hyena Bomber sounds somewhat familiar. Boy, it sure does. Space unit, cost of 3, and this is red. 2/2. It's a separatist droid vehicle fighter. When played, if you control another red unit, you may deal 2 damage to a ground unit. Okay. Jedi Guardian, cost of 5. This is a ground unit. This is a blue rebel. This is a 4/8 Force Jedi. While this unit is defending, it gets +2/+0. Okay. Outer Rim Mystic, cost of 3, ground unit. And this is green, a 2/6. Wow, look at that defense. With a Force Fringe. And I don't know if that symbol means anything. Is that on the background of anything else? What's up with that symbol? I don't know. Alright, Overpower event. Cost of 3, green. This must be a standard card with new... I don't know. Give a 3/3 and Overwhelm for this phase. That is quite overwhelming. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking of an Overwhelm card in other series. I'm not sure. It's worse! I know we've got that. Cost of 7, colorless event. And I know we've got you as well in our orange. Fallen Jedi, I know we've got you as well in our dark Imperial. We've got our Force token right here, and Shadowed Undercity, we've got you. Wonder if we have all the locations. And our leader, we've got Mother Talzin. Already got you. Get over there. And what's our special foil is our 8th brother. Oh, pretty cool. Alright, so this is a ground unit. Cost of 6. This is a green Imperial. 5/7 Force Imperial Inquisitor keywords. Ambush. When you play another unit, you may use the Force. If you do, give a unit +2/+2 for this phase. Next up, Sith Holocron. This is new, cost of 1. This is an upgrade. Red Imperial. Attached to a Force unit. Attached unit gains on attack. You may deal 2 damage to a friendly unit. If you do, this unit gets +2/+0 for this attack. So that's a +1/+1. Alright. Red Imperial. Nameless Terror. Interesting. Ground unit. Cost of 3. Blue Imperial. This is a 3/3 creature. When played, you may exhaust a Force unit. On attack, each enemy unit loses the Force trait for this phase. Oh, interesting. So each enemy unit loses the Force trait for this phase. That could be quite powerful. Again, if you knew your opponent's deck. Depa Balaba. I know we've got Depa Balaba in our orange rebels. And Flight of the Inquisitor, we've got you in our Imperial. Tukata, you're new creature. The cost of 3, ground unit. It says red. A 4/2 creature that is hidden. Alright, we've got Jedi Guardian here. Plenty of you. And we've got another Overpower event, green. Attuned Fire Knock. This is a ground unit. Red Rebel, a 4/1 creature, comes hidden. Now we've got a Crushing Blow tactic. I know we've got you in blue. Disturbance in the Force. Event 1, cost of 1, orange. force keyword. If a friendly unit left play this phase, the force is with you, and you may give a shield token to a unit. Forged Starfighter. Adept of Anger. Ground unit, cost of 1. This is an orange Imperial. 1/3 force fringe keywords. Action, use the force, exhaust a unit. Have I been reading that wrong? Because exhausting a unit means, of course, I can exhaust any unit. That would be an enemy unit. And have I been reading that wrong about the others, or have they been saying to exhaust one of your own units? Maybe I've just been reading it wrong. I'll find out when I'm editing, that's for sure. Hey, look at this. Gifted Urchin. Alright, this is a ground unit, cost of 2. This is a 1/4 force fringe keyword. Alright, and we've got our token and the Starlight Temple. I think I do have that. 28 health. When a friendly force unit attacks, the force is with you. And I do believe this is a new one, a new leader, Anakin Skywalker. Cost of 5. This is a rebel with a force. Well, I call it rebel. Whether it's something else, I don't know. Well, I guess when it's Anakin, he is a rebel. Okay, so 4/6 cost. Force Jedi Republic keywords. I'm sorry, I am all over the place. 4/6 with keywords Force Jedi Republic. Action, use the force. Play a Imperial non-unit card from your hand, ignoring its aspect penalties. Interesting. So does that mean I would want to play a card with aspects that are not on my... Would I want to build a deck that has aspects that are not on my leader and base cards? Is that what that's about? Of course, that's the upgrade. We've got our base side here. Action is same thing. Epic action happens if you control 5 or more resources. In our special foil card, Directed by the Force. Okay, this is an event, cost of 1. It's green. The Force is with you. You may play a unit from your hand, paying its cost. Alright, let's see what Scary Lady here has in store for us. It's like opening a Willy Wonka chocolate bar. Okay, size matters not. This is an upgrade. Cost of 3, a blue. If you control a force unit, this upgrade costs 1 less to play. Attached units printed power is considered to be 5, and its printed HP is considered to be 5. Interesting. So attach this to like a little cost of 1 ground unit would be amazing. We've got you, Maz Kanata. Alright, we've got Watto, you're new, cost of 3. I don't like you, but here you are. Blue, this is a 1/6 fringe. On attack, an opponent chooses 1. You give an experience token to a friendly unit, or you draw a card. On attack, an opponent, so you attack, and then your opponent chooses. Do they give an experience token to my friendly unit, or allow? Yes, okay, got it. 3 lessons. This is a cost of 2. Event orange learned. Play a unit from your hand, paying its cost. It gains hidden for this phase. Give an experience token and a shield token to it. Oh my goodness, that's kind of powerful for a defensive strategy. Protect the pod, we've got you, Mr. Green. We've got the Night Saber, we sure do, you Red Rebel. We've got Cure Wounds. I think we have that, but just in case. Force, cost of 1 event. Blue, use the force. If you do, heal 6 damage from a unit. My goodness. I don't know, that feels new. Following the path, we've got that in our Green Rebels. We are a Jedi in hiding. We've absolutely got you. Drain Essence, I remember you as well, our Blue Imperial. Banking Clan Shuttle, I'm pretty sure we've got you, but let's see. Space Unit, cost of 3. Orange Imperial, this is a 3/3 Separatist Vehicle Transport, and it is hidden. I know we've got Last Words. That was a nice artwork there. And Force Slow, this is new, cost of 1. Orange, an event. This is give an exhausted unit -8, -0 for this phase. Woo! Oh my goodness. Although, what if it's an exhausted unit? I guess it means if I'm afraid of them using it again, preparing it, I'd have to see it in play before it really clicked. All right, and we've got the Strangled Cliffs and our Force token. We've got Supreme Leader Snow, and our foil is awesome. The Stinger Mantis. Of any of the ships, that's a special one that I want. We've seen you. All right, you Orange Rebel. All right, what special stuff do we have in here? We've got Yaddle. Hey, Yaddle, cost a 2 ground unit. This is a Blue Rebel. A 2/4 Force Jedi Republic with Restore 1. On attack, each other friendly Jedi unit gains restore. Woo! Wow. Big heals. Pelimato. Oh, she deserves to be here. Cool. Cost of 2, ground unit. This is a 1/4 fringe. On attack, give an experience token to a friendly vehicle or droid unit. Cool. Is that worth it for the cost? I'm not too sure. Ataru Onslaught. This is learned. Red, ready a force unit with 4 or less power. Okay, that's why we want that other force slow, is for fighting against cards like this. Okay, so Imperial, or no, red, there you go. And Nyman Strike, this is an event, cost of 1, green, attack with a force unit. Even if it's exhausted, it gets +1/+0 and can't attack bases. For this attack, it's exhausted, it gets +1 and can't attack the base. Okay, so actually seems kind of useful for just a 1 cost. Tukata, we've seen you, boy. All right. Talzin's Assassin, we've got you. Village Tender, we got you. Thralls of the Coven, we've got you. Grappling Garden, we've got you as well in our blues. All right, so we're starting to get through a lot of these cards. We've also got you, Kowakian Monkey Lizard Crazy Man. Mothcat, we've got you. All right, in the shadows, we've got you as well, Mr. Imperial Scary Hood People. And the Vil of the Force. I know we have the Vil of the Orange. Okay, we've got our token and our location, our Jedi Temple. I feel like we've seen all the locations, and Kit Fisto as our leader. I'm going to have to see what the possible leaders are after we do this. And we've got our foil of the Tauntaun. Next one, here we go. We've got the Sun. Ooh, okay. Embodiment of Darkness is a ground unit. What is the Sun from? Cost of 7. Imperial, this is a 6/8 with Force keyword. While the Force is with you, each friendly unit gets +2. Good gravy if you've got a stout number of units. Wow. 3 lessons. Not bad to have another of you. Mace Windu, I feel like we've got you. So Red Rebel. And our 8th brother, I'd like to have another of you. Green Imperial. Our Guardian of the Wills, you're new. This is a cost of 2 ground unit. Blue. This is a 2/2 Force Fringe. The first upgrade you play on this unit each round costs 1 less. Interesting. That's a very specific use. Oh boy, that seems kind of advanced for me to plan out that well. We've got a Praetorian Guard, you Green Imperial, you Imperial Scum. Do or do not, we've got you as well in our red. Secretive Sage, we've got you. We've got an Outer Rim Mystic, thank you, boy howdy. Ravenous Rathtar, scary. And Go Into Hiding, I believe we've got this one as well. Tip the Scale, we've got you. And Sand Trooper Cavalry. So I'm feeling kind of good that now I'm starting to finally see a lot of repeats. Got our token upgrade. Nothing, yep, and the Holy City. Interesting, token upgrade. If damage, yeah, we've seen that. Here we go, we've got a new leader. We've got the Third Sister, that's right. Even though she's a ripoff of the Fallen Order Second Sister, it was still a great character. So, we've got a cost of 5 leader unit ground. This is a Red Imperial. 5/4 Force Imperial Inquisitor. Hidden, and on attack, the next unit you play this phase gains hidden. Okay, so she spreads the hidden around. Pretty cool. And our special foil is the Forged Starfighter. Next up, just 5 to go. So we are almost to the bottom, folks. And we get to build that deck. We'll see how I do. I'm getting a little nervous, but we'll see. Don't look. All right, here we are. Luke Skywalker, a young one. I don't think we have this exact one. Maybe it's just different art. I don't know. Ground unit, cost of 4. This is a Rebel 3/3 Force Fringe. When you play another unique unit, you may use the Force. If you do, give an experience token and a shield token to this unit. So quite useful, that one. A Precarious Predicament. I think that's new. A cost of 2 event. Orange. It's a trick. Return an enemy non-leader unit to its owner's hand unless its controller says it could be worse. If they do, you may play a card named It's Worse from your hand or resources for free. Interesting. So what if they say it could be worse and I don't have the It's Worse card, then does nothing happen? Is it like calling a bluff? Tell me about that. I'm not gonna burn my brain in front of you. So we got enough to go through. Okay, red, Imperial, because if so, the bluff thing sounds quite fun. We've got a Gunjingi. This is cute. He's adorable. Cost of 2. This is a green rebel, a 2/5 Force Jedi Wookiee. You are so cute. All right. Relic Scavenger. I know we've got you. Acolyte of the Beyond. We got a few of you. Crushing Blow. We've got a few now. Knight of Ren. We done seen you. Old news, bro. Do or do not or. Go to the top of your stack. Quiet down. Army of the Dead. We've definitely got you because you scare me. Youngling Padawan in our orange rebel. And cute little ports will take you all day, every day. And the Will of the Force, we got you. And I hope you didn't see that as I drew it away because I wanted it to be a surprise because I'm surprised. Boy, howdy. I'm going to tell you now, I got the card I wanted. The card I wanted. All right, token upgrade, and it is, hey, Fortress Vader. Oh, no, we've seen that. We have seen that. And this is the one card I wanted, and I got it. We've got our leader. Can you guess which leader we're going to be playing in our deck? We've got Cal Kestis, ground unit, cost of, oops, let's flip it over here first. All right, so we got orange, rebel. I can't keep hiding. Force Fringe keywords, action. Use the Force and opponent chooses a ready unit they control. Exhaust that unit. Okay, if you control a 4 or more, you get to activate. It's a 3/4 on attack and opponent chooses. So he's not super strong. So I'm gonna need to play on that ability as I build this deck. How am I gonna build that deck? Or am I gonna be cray-cray and pick a different leader? I don't know. I think that's the one that I want. And we got our special foil, the Purge Trooper. Okay, so I'm excited to see the rest, but I got the one that I didn't even know if they made it. That was the one I wanted, so I am content. I hope you're content. Let's see what we got here. Boom, pow. Dranger Spawn, a new one, even after all this. Ground unit, cost of 4. This is a green Imperial 3/3 creature. Overwhelm. When this unit attacks and defeats a unit, give a number of experience tokens to this unit equal to the defeated unit's cost. That's a fun play. We've got a Blockade Runner. I'm almost certain we've seen this space unit, but maybe not. Cost of 5, red. This is a 4/4 rebel vehicle and a capital ship. Saboteur. When this unit deals combat damage to a base, you may give an experience token to this unit. Quite an experience engine right there. I don't know if we've had that or not. Pilio Star Compass. I don't think we've got this. Cost of 2. It's an upgrade, and it's green. Attached to a non-vehicle unit. When played, search the top 3 cards of your deck for a unit, reveal it, and draw it. I love these. Anything that lets me cycle through. Put the other ones on the bottom of the deck, of course. Whatever. There you go. But if Cal is orange and rebel, I need to really start looking at those. Okay, we've seen you, Watto. So orange and yellow, what would that go good with? Like green, red, blue? I don't know. Point Rain Reclaimer. Interesting. Ground unit, cost of 1. Green rebel. This is a 1/2 Republic clone trooper. When played, if you control a Jedi unit, you may give an experience token to this unit. Okay, another cheap experience token generator. Sorceress Blast. This is an event. We've got one. Who is that? Who's the guy in the tower? Ceramon. All right, cost of 1, red. Use the Force. If you do, deal 3 damage to a unit for that event. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Magistrate Scout, a ground unit, cost of 3. This is a blue and Imperial. It's a 2/4 Imperial Trooper, restore 2. Ooh, I like you. And this almost seems new. The Minoc is a space unit, a space alien. Cost of 2, green. This is a 2/3 creature with Overwhelm. And we've got our strike ship. Got our Outer Rim Mystic. Got a few of you. Life Wind Sage. This is a ground unit. Cost of 4, orange. A 3/5 force. While an enemy unit is exhausted, this unit gains raid 2. Well, an enemy unit's almost always going to be exhausted. Okay. That'd be a scary one to play against, I dare say. Volptex. Hey, you're new. This is a 3/2 creature. Cost of 2, rebel, and hidden. Jedi Sentinel, ground unit. Got our Force token and the Strangled Cliffs. I almost feel like Cal should go with this red. Not only is it thematic, because that's in the game, but I could see that little bit of offense being useful. And that's a piece of Mirren. That might let me get Mirren into Cal and Mirren into play together. Okay, we've got our leader, Ray. I think we've already got a Ray, don't we? No, we don't have Ray as a leader. We have like a Ray card. Awesome. Okay, so we've got Ray as a nobody, a red rebel action. If you played a non-unit force card this phase, deal 1 damage to a non-unit force card. Okay, deal 1 damage to a unit. If you have 7 or more resources, flip it over, cost 7. We looked at all that. She's a 6/8. She's powerful. Force resistance. When deployed, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Boy, howdy, she's powerful. Okay, interesting. I think she'd beat Cal at this point, but that's a young Cal. That's a young... Oh, yes, look at our foil. We got Anakin Skywalker, Force Prodigy. Cost of 1, orange rebel. This is a 1/1 Force Fringe with hidden and shielded. 3 left, folks. Just 3 left. What do we got? Oh boy, that was ugly. I did not do well on that at all. What gems may be left in these? Our final 3. A Mythosaur. Cool. Cost of 9. Blue. Wow, this is expensive. Ground unit. Oh my goodness, this is a 10/10 Mandalorian creature. Makes sense for its size, but gravy Davis. Shielded. Friendly upgraded units can't be exhausted or returned to hand by enemy card abilities. What? Friendly upgraded units can't be exhausted or... Oh, okay. All right. Friendly leaders gain the Mandalorian trait. Okay, so I would need a Mandalorian deck to really be getting the most out of that. Blockade Runner. Rampage. Cost of 3 event. In it, it's a green. Each friendly creature unit gets +2/+2 for this phase. I really like that one. A lot of power for not a lot of cost. Hello, Karis. And Jedi Starfighter. Do we already have you? Space unit, cost of 2, red, rebel, Jedi Republic vehicle fighter. This is a 1/4 card. On attack, you may deal 1 damage to a space unit. Very straightforward. Graceful Purgle. Jedi Consular. Sorceress Blast. Don't mind having 2 of you. Pretty straightforward attack. I don't know if I'd want it in my deck or not. Magistrate Scout. Adept of Anger. Gifted Urchin. No, I don't mind having a second of you, and that's orange. That may make it into my deck. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. And our token upgrade of experience. And Starlight Temple. Do we have a new leader? We do not. Third sister, there you are. And of course our foil for this deck is Do or Do Not. Next to last one, guys. Next to last one. All right, can I do this gracefully? Not really. I had it down earlier and I just lost my way. Okay, trust your instincts. Hey, this is cool. All right, look at that. This is an event, cost of 1, orange. Use the force. If you do, attack with the unit. Okay, it gets a +2/+0 for this attack and deals its combat damage before the defender. If the defender is defeated, it deals no combat damage. Oh, that's for a low cost. That might make it into my deck as well. That's quite powerful. Oh my goodness. Calm in the Storm. I know we've got this one, our Blue Rebel event. And Aura Singh, I don't think we have you yet. Underworld Bounty Hunter, ground unit, cost of 2, orange Imperial. This is a 1/4 Underworld Bounty Hunter, hidden, and raid 2. Maybe we do have that actually. That looks somewhat familiar. And I know we've got Say, our ground unit. Cartel Interceptor, I know we've seen you. We've got our Tauntaun. We've got some Tauntauns for sure. Plenty of animal creatures in that blue stack. And then Tarantatek, interesting. Ground unit. This is green, cost of 5, and it's a 5/5 creature. While an opponent controls a force unit, this unit gains ambush. Oh boy. Unleash rage. Cost of 1 event, force. Use the force. If you do, give a friendly unit +3 for this phase. I like that one. Again, some of these reds are just straightforward attacks that for a beginner like me could be real nice. We've got you, Lothwolf. And we've got you, Mr. Pouncy Pounce. Consumed by the dark side. Sorceress of Tun. And our Gungan Warrior. Our token upgrade. And Starlight Temple. Our leader unit is Baris Offie. Who are you? I don't know who you are. We have become villains, but you look pretty cool. Orange Imperial. Action. Use the force. Play an event from your hand. It costs 1 less. Okay. Force Jedi Republic. Epic action. If you control 6 or more, deploy. And once deployed, we are a 4/7. Okay. Cost of 6. Action. Use the force. Interesting. Not bad right there. And our foil is Whirlwind of Power. That's a cool one. Cool art right there of Ray 3. This is it. Our final deck. What's going to be in here? Are we going to have a last minute surprise, or have we already gotten all the gems that we're going to get? I don't know. What am I missing so far? I don't even know. Here we go. And I'm also going to hide my leader off screen. There we go. As I have foreseen. Oh, this is a cool one to have. As I have foreseen. Event, cost of 1. This is Orange Imperial. Look at the top card of your deck. You may use the force. If you do, play that card. It costs 4 less. Woo! So you're kind of, if you could pair this with something where you could place the cards in the order you want, or it's just a gamble, but that seems kind of fun. Orange Imperial. All right, Plo Koon, we've got you. ED1, yes, this is making it in my deck. Absolutely. Thank goodness. I'm getting the whole crew. I've got BD1, I've got Marin. I don't have all the characters. I've got Cal. Okay, that's going in my deck, and that's, thank goodness, the same as Cal. It better be Orange Rebel, cost of 1. Hey, buddy, this is a 1/3 Fringe Droid, hidden, and when played, choose another friendly unit. While this unit is in play, the chosen unit gets +1/+0 and gains Saboteur. And he's just so cute. Orange Rebel, there you go. Oh my goodness, cool. Savage, oh, we got some good ones of this. Savage Opress, ground unit, imbued with hate. Cost of 6, this is a Red Imperial. 9/6, oh my goodness, with Force Knight. Overwhelm, this is a scary card. When played, when defeated, you may use the force. If you don't, deal 9 damage to your base. Ooh, yow. You better have some force on you. You could wipe yourself out if you're not careful with that one. Yow. Red Imperial. Oh my goodness. Hyperspace Wayfarer. We're getting there. Hyena Bomber. What's left, y'all? What's left? Itinerant Warrior. I don't know. Ooh, we got us. Oh, no, I thought this was the big, bad, scary one. Terran Tatek. Okay, he's still scary, but only if you're a force-using child. Jedi Starfighter. Red Rebel. What do we got left? Only a few left here. Force Slow. Don't mind having more of those. And Voltex. This is it. We're almost to the bottom. Corrupted Saber. This is new. This is an upgrade. Cost of 2. Orange Imperial. Attached to a non-vehicle unit. If attached unit is a force unit, it gains, on attack, the defender gets -2, -0 for this attack. I think we have seen this before. That sounds familiar, or it's a similar ability on a different card. No, that is the only one like that that I'm aware of. All right, let's keep rolling. Here we are. This is the last of the normal cards. So I wonder, I haven't noticed any border. Oh no, I have been getting borderless. I haven't been paying attention. So when I go through again, I'm not going to put you all through that, but I'm going to be excited to see some borderless cards as well, some alternate art. Here we go. It's worse. Yeah, that's kind of funny. All right, there you go. And here we are. We've got our experience token and the crystal caves. Are you ready? Do we have a new leader? This is it. This is our last chance. I'm kind of wondering. It's a red rebel. It's a red rebel of 6. Kit Fistu. Whatever. Get out of town. And then we've got our last foil, the charging Falak. All right. Let's select our leader in our base and go from there. All right. So we've got Kit Fisto. It's just, I'm very thematic. Baris Offee is a potential. And then we've got our third sister is definitely a potential. Ray, my goodness, she looked powerful. Potential, almost certainly. I'll be shocked if we don't pick Cal. Got you. Supreme Leader Snoke would actually be a really fun one to make. I'm kind of interested. Anakin, interested. Mother Talzin, I just don't know enough about you. You're super cool, but I'm not interested. Seeing you. Okay, so we've got, this is a borderless. That's pretty sweet. No. Obi-Wan, I'm interested. This Grand Inquisitor, I'm super interested. That competes with Cal. Kanan Jarrus, don't know enough about you. And borderless, hyperspace background. I didn't even look at all these hyperspace backgrounds. I hope you caught those. Nope, nope. Morgan Elspeth, cool one, but nope. Nope and nope. So here we go. These are our potential leaders. You tell me what you think I should build the deck around. Maybe nope. And maybe, and I'm going to go nope. I'll tell you what. Male heavy this time. Who knows? Okay. And I'm just going to do it. You know what? My first one, and I know he's not the most powerful leader, but I'm doing it. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. So we got our leader. I need my base. You know I'm leaning toward red. But what do you think? We've got a second orange. I don't know why I would do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Crystal, let's tell you what. Let's get the leader cards back in their space. Okay, so we could do a green of the Starlight Temple. We could do, this is the one I'm leaning toward, you know, the Strangled Cliffs. Hey, and that's a hyperspace. I got to go through and check all these out. Hyperspace. Borderless. Fortress Vader is also a red option. I just don't need another orange. Jedi Temple of Green is a potential. I'm not super interested in the green though. And normal art, Starlight. And I could do a blue of the Shadowed Undercity. Nope. Nope. Let's flip you around. Don't need you. Strangled Cliff, Starlight Temple. Tomb of Ioram, Jedi Temple, Fortress Vader, hey, there we go. We've got a hyperspace, so we'll put that instead of the normal. Night Sister Lair, I like more than the Shadowed Undercity, just thematically. Jedi Holy, Night Sister, Virgins, Crystal, and then we've got, of course, Crystal Caves, Virgins Temple. I think that's a new one. All right. And between all of these, I'm just going to go with my gut. And I don't feel ready to do the blues and the greens with Cal. I know he's not a super heavy attacker. I mean, boy, I could... He's kind of defensive. An opponent chooses a ready unit they control. Exhaust that unit. So I could put... you know what? I got to get Mirren in here, though. So we're doing red. So it's between... one of these two. What's the Fortress Vader? The Force is with you. And, okay, so there's no difference. 28. We're going to go with Mirren's Homeland. So we're going to make this a Fallen Order deck, I believe. All right, so Cal. So we've got orange, rebel, and red. Let's see what cards we have left to look through. I'm not going to include any cards that aren't in these 3 aspects. I know you can include other aspects, and they're just more expensive to play. That's more advanced than I'm at, so we're going to stick to these 3 aspects. All right, give me a moment to clear the table and only look at the cards we can use. Okay, and we're just going to look at our custom deck building tips. So you'll see I've got it laid out. Got our color list or aspect list. We've got our orange rebel. We've got our red rebel. We've got our orange, our red, and our Rebel. So that's all of our colors. Orange, Rebel, red, and this special double orange, which again, I'll have to look in the rules. I'm assuming I just have to pay extra for that extra orange. I have to look that part up. But some of the principles that I'm going to be using as a total beginner is I need to have 1 leader, check, 1 base, check, at least 50 other cards. Got it, okay. And can't have any more than 3 copies of any card, so watch me just in case. And so it looks like to play this card, if I understand it right, I would have to pay 2 extra resources. So the cost is 1, I would have to actually pay 3 for that extra orange right there. So that's not too bad. All right, and then our good rule of thumb, 30 to 40 units with a mix of ground and space, and about 10 to 20 events and upgrades. So I'm going to shoot for that. Let's go through, we're going to make 2 piles then. We're going to have ground and space units, and then events and upgrade units, 30 to 40, 10 to 20. We can do that. We can do that. All right, we know our, what's a good place to put y'all? Let's start with our basic colors. Let's start with orange. I don't want too many, but okay. Charging, I know I want a force slow. Give an exhausted unit -8, -0 for this phase. Again, it doesn't give me much of an attack, but I'm just feeling it. Charging Falak gives me ambush and hidden, which I think plays pretty good for a cost of 4, and I want to keep some low cost as well. So we're going to put you in the maybes, and then I'll put the not going to use over here. So when you play this, give a shield token. This is a 6/6, so this is a strong attack ground unit that I really could use, but it is, boy howdy is it expensive. All right, I hope I don't end up with a bunch of maybes. Pounce trick gets +4, +0 for this attack. Attack with a creature unit. That can make my low attacker like Cal, who is, I think Cal counts as a creature. It's a leader. Maybe a leader doesn't count as a creature actually. So I'm going to say maybe, and it gets +2 attack. That one's an absolutely yes. Okay, so we've got absolutely yes, and this is also an absolutely yes for the Life Wind Sage. Cost of 4. This unit gains raid 2. I think I only need 1 of these in there though. We'll see. So you're a yes, you're a maybe. Will of the Force. Return a non-leader unit. You may use the Force. So that kind of goes with Cal, but I'm feeling a no on that one. So we're going to say absolutely, maybe, and let's do it in this order, right? Absolutely, maybe, and negatory. Precarious predicament. It costs a 2. Return an enemy non-leader unit to its owner's hand unless its controller says it could be worse. Is there a, it could be worse, I think, is red. So I could, that's a fun card. It's a fun gamble card, but I don't think it fits what I'm trying to build. Tip the scale is going to work. Look at an opponent's hand and yeah, we're doing that, absolutely. Because I like messing with and controlling their hand. That seems to be Cal's thing. So that's an absolutely yes, right? Absolutely yes is over here. 3 lessons, absolutely, you are going in. The Will of the Force was a maybe. I think it's a no. Even though it does mess with, it messes with their hand. I really do like this, and this would allow me to exhaust a ground unit, but I've kind of got Cal for that once he's out, even though this is a lower cost. It deals with, thing is I'm going to need some attacks, right? I need some attacks to kind of make up for what I'm doing. So you're a, I feel like I should. And a Force slow, absolutely. 3 lessons. Do I want a second one of those? I kind of do. And a disturbance in the Force. If a friendly unit left play, I'm going to be getting hit a lot. You may give a shield token. If a friendly unit left play this phase, the Force is with you, and you may give a shield token to a unit. I'm kind of feeling some of these. I know it's kind of crazy. Force slow, I know it's a lot, and I'm going to have to, that's an absolute, because I'm going to need the power. I'm going to need the power, and I'm going to say no, right? That's what I think. This one, It is a creature. I'm not creature heavy, okay? So if I'm not going creature heavy, I think I'm going to go force user heavy. And I'm not going to worry. I do feel like the creatures are useful, but I'm not going to go heavy with the creatures this round. Okay. I don't know if that's wise or not. Our Tuscan, raid +2. I really like that. All right. I will take you. You're a cost of 2. Shine Flurry, absolutely. Play a force unit from your hand. It gains ambush. The next time it would be dealt damage this phase, prevent 2 of it. So play a force unit from your hand. Let's say cow. It gains ambush for this phase. The next time it would be dealt damage, prevent 2. Absolutely. The Ascension Cable, I'm not going to be going vehicle heavy, so unit gains Saboteur, so I can ignore Sentinel. I'm not too worried about that because, yeah, I don't feel like that really works with what I'm doing. Do I want 2 of these? Maybe. Impossible escape from the force. Either exhaust a friendly unit or use the force. So some of these did say to do that. Okay. If you do either exhaust an enemy unit and draw a card. Now this would be useful if I have a strong force generation to add some card drawing ability to what I have. I don't know if I really need 2 of you. We're not doing the creature. I mean, an attacker is great, but do I need another low attacker? I don't really feel like I do. Pounce, I kind of want that, as many of those as possible. Force Illusion, exhaust an enemy unit. A friendly unit gains Sentinel. That could be powerful. Charging Falak is our creature. Dooku. Do I want a bad guy in here? Hidden. And each friendly unit with hidden can't be attacked for this phase. Do I have a lot of hidden going on? I might with red, so he might come back out, but we'll see. I kind of feel like you're gonna go. Charging Flak will. Don't want another one. Okay, those are our orange cards. And I didn't check if there were, I should have checked if there were borderless or foil versions. But I'll tell you what, let's do that real quick. All right, there was a borderless, but not of anything that I had. So there's our orange. Double orange I'm going to put in here just to see. It's an event, cost of 1, attack with a unit. On this, for this attack, it gains on attack. Return any number of non-unique upgrades attached to the defender to their owner's hands. So it just depends on their deck, right? Okay, so orange is good to go. Let's check out our attacks and then see what Rebel has. All right, I need space units, y'all. Wow. Boy, howdy do I need space units. So you're automatically in just because you're a space unit. Unleash, use the force. If you do, give a friendly unit +3. Boy, I would like that. So space units, and I need that extra attack. Space unit. Right now I'm just taking whatever. If you have the initiative, deal 1 damage to up to 3 units. But at a cost of 5 doesn't seem worth it to me. You may use the force. If you do, draw 2 cards. If you do not, I like that. Something that's going to help me cycle through. This is just a plain old attack, deal 3 damage to a unit event. If I use the force, I don't know if I'm going to be generating enough force for that. Although, yes, I will, because of my base. When a friendly force unit attacks, the force is with you. And I'm trying to do plenty of force units. I don't know. Maybe. It's just a straight up attack at a cost of 1. That's not bad. And I need those. So Blockade Runner. Right now I'm just going to put all the ships I can. I'm going to take those Sorcerer's Blast. Blockade Runner, do I want 2? No, you're too expensive. Do or do not. Do I want more of the... I don't think... Maybe I... My gut says no. Asajj, yeah, you're going in there, dog howdy. Ravenous Rathtar creature. I'm not doing a creature deck. Do or do not. I feel like that should be in there. Maybe I do need all 3 of those. We'll see. Creature to Ktada. Could be useful because it's hidden. I think that means Dooku is coming out of this. And as a matter of fact, I'm just going to take Dooku out right now. Auto Onslaught. Ready a force unit with 4 or less power. That could be Cal. Cal is 4, so yeah, you're going in there. And Dooku, you just don't belong. Okay, our Jedi, we got a Force Jedi with hidden. That could be used with Dooku, right? A cost of only 3. You may use the Force. If you do, each opponent. I kind of like that. Controlling their hand. But with these reds, I actually want to do more. I want to do more attacks, I believe. Hyena Bomber, Wampa. I'm kind of ignoring the creatures, even though it would be nice to have an overwhelm, you know, but I'm not attacking that. I feel like that needs to be for some powerful hard hitters. We got our probe droid. You may defeat a non-unique upgrade, but I don't know if I'm going up against a attach to a non-vehicle unit. You may deal 1 damage to a ground and deal 1 damage to the same, 1 damage to the same. So that really does upgrade some of my force users. Visual the Mist is hidden. She would go with a Dooku, but I'm not doing Dooku. I don't want a second. Cartel Interceptor. Mirren, hello, you're going in there. All right. You may discard a card from your hand. If you do, deal 2 damage to a unit. It's not the most powerful thing in the world. And we're going to put you, our borderless Asajj, instead of our bordered Asajj right there. Invasion control ship. This is a capital ship. Wouldn't mind having one of those. We got a foil Asajj Ventress, but I'm going to go with the, do I go with the borderless hyperspace or do I go with the foil? I think I go with the foil. We'll see. Vish, Hunting Nexus, Sacy Tin, Force Jedi Republic. If you have the initiative, deal 1 damage to up to 3 units. He is expensive. I think we passed him up earlier, but I might do it. Nope. Nope. Infused Brawler. You may use the Force. If you do, give 2 experience tokens to this unit. When this unit completes an attack, defeat an experience token on it. Interesting. You may use the Force. When this unit defeat an experience token on it. I am not entirely sure I even remember what does an experience token do. Oh, gotcha. It's going to up his attack and his defense. It's not bad. Unleash Rage again. Quinlan Vaz. If this unit has 6 or more power, you may deal 2 damage to an enemy base. So that would mean building him up with upgrades. I'm not building an upgrade deck. I suppose I should, but I'm not doing that, so I just don't think he has a place. All right, let's check out my ships. I only need 1 capital ship. I would like 1 capital ship. So we're doing the invasion control ship. Then I want some cheap stuff I don't need. Let's see, do I have any doubles? Cartel Interceptor, do I need 2 of those? Raid 2, no, I don't think I do. So let's do a Hyena Bomber. Let's do a Cartel Interceptor and a Blockade Runner. That's only 4. 2, 3. You know what? Unless there's going to be some rebel ships, there are some rebel ships. So, invasion control ship, Blockade Runner has Saboteur, and it's an experience generator. We've got a Raider, and we've got dealing 2 damage to ground. Ooh, I kind of like this Hyena Bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll do a second Hyena Bomber, and I think that's all we need. Okay, so that's definitely going into our deck with our orange. And I think all of y'all are out of here. And I definitely have way too many cards. But for right now, it's okay. Because we're going to do our final thinning pretty soon here. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're not at 50 yet. Okay. All right, Cal and Temple, and there you go. We've got our hidden creature. Our Gungan warrior is shielded with a Restore 1. I do like that for a cost of 3. Squadron Assault Wing, but this is a cost of 5. The Raid, this is a 5/5. That's a maybe. Okay, let's put you guys up there. I get 2 confused, so that's a no, that's an okay, that's a no. Luke Skywalker, Force Fringe, absolutely. When you play another unique unit, you may use the Force. If you do, give an experience token. So more experience and shield generators. I like that. Blue Squadron Assault Wing. Cost of 5 is going to be, that's going to be too expensive to have 2 of those. Refugee of the Path. You may give a shield token to a unit with Sentinel. I'm not really doing a Sentinel build. Medical Frigate. You may heal, do 2 damage from another unit. I like these heals. And we've got our Luke Skywalker foil. There we go. So I did read it twice. And this would be a capital ship of Restore 1. Do I want that more than the other? That's a heal. And I kind of feel like a heal is actually more useful than what I have for my capital ship. Where are you? Capital Blockade. This is a friendly droid unit gains. Yeah, you're out. Okay. And we're going to do that capital ship instead, because I am not building a droid deck, so that makes no sense. All right, congratulations. You are in. Let's finish these up, right? You're the definites. You're the keeps. You're the not keeps. Okay. Jocasta New, cost of 3. You may attach a friendly upgrade on a friendly unit, so I can, gives me options to move things around. I'm not building an upgrade deck, so that's a no. No. And Jedi Vector is a cheap space unit. I like that. So +1 if you control another Jedi unit, and +1 if you control a lightsaber upgrade. Oh man, did I get any lightsaber upgrades? I don't know. I do like these heals for these medical frigates, so we'll see. Gungan Warrior as another healer, and a Caretaker Matron. If you played a force card this phase, draw. Yes. Okay, so she's an absolute. Y'all are a no. I sure hope I've got some lightsaber tokens in there. So that would be yes, and yes, yes. That's 3 medical frigates, only 1 blue squadron, and 2 Gungans. I'm okay with all of these. I'm okay with all of these. That's probably too many space units, really. But you know what? We're going to see. I don't know. So it's worse. I didn't end up going with that one. And Gifted Urchin doesn't interest me. Go into Hiding Tactic. It can't be attacked unless it has... I kind of like that as a possibility. Ambush. Moto. I'm not doing vehicles and droids. I am going to be getting defeated a decent bit, possibly. So no, no. Deal 1 damage to ground. No, no, no. No, no. Curious Flock. Pay up to 6 for each resource paid. Give an experience token to this unit. So that Curious Flock could get quite powerful. I mean, it's kind of adorable. My gut is saying yes, and I'm not sure if that's very wise. You know what? It's too much of a gimmick. It's not going to work. And I feel like I have enough experience generation to do this. Yeah. No, I like that. I like it. Okay, and then go into hiding. Okay, so we'll stick with those 2. And that's our colorless, aspectless. And let's go with our rebel. A BD1 is, I mean, come on. An absolute. Anakin Skywalker. Come on. Yeah. Jedi Sentinel. That could actually be useful. I don't have a Sentinel maker. This is a Force. Absolutely. My vehicle of course I'm using, oh dear, I'm going to have to get rid of stuff. Okay. Depa Balaba. For a cost of 6, this is a 5/7 Force, Ambush, and Saboteur. Maybe 1. Jedi Sentinel, I think just 1 is fine. I do like this cycling ability of that space unit. Every one of you. And no, we only need 1. Premonition of Doom. The next time you take the initiative this phase, exhaust all units. I do kind of like that as a defensive build. N1 Starfighter, 3/2. It's only a cost of 2, maybe. Nope. And nope. And cost of 3. Too much. Jedi Sentinel, nope. And another cheap Starfighter, I'm going to say maybe. Okay, we got all of you here. And our final one, before we make our final deck, we've got our Jedi Starfighter at a cost of 2. This is attack of 1 with 4 health. I'm kind of happy with my other low cost. Mace Windu. I don't know if I need more high cost Jedi, to be honest. The Night Saber attached to a Jedi non-vehicle unit. This is a lightsaber upgrade, so we are absolutely taking that. Attuned Frynok is hidden. Rey, boy, you know, I don't think she fits. If you control a red leader or base, you may reveal this card from your hand. If you do, deal 2 damage to a unit and 2 damage to a base. You may reveal this card, and I do have a red base. So thematically, it bothers me. She doesn't fit, but do I need 2 upgrades? Maybe. Jedi Knight is just your plain old. If you have the initiative, deal 2 damage to an enemy. It sure does help with Kit Fisto's Ether Sprite is too expensive. Kiadi Mundi, that does help with just like flying through my cards. You may use the Force if you do draw 2 cards. I don't want another Jedi Knight or you, or I mean, I do like those upgrades, and Mace Windu has a chance again. I mean, he is expensive, maybe, but my gut is saying no. I'll tell you what, if I look through here and we don't have any expensive Jedi, then yeah, maybe. Was the other borderless? No, it was the same. Let's see what we got. This is it, y'all. This is our final run through. So we got Cal Kestis and this, and 50 or more cards. First, let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's that? 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. Yeah, so I don't really want to go more than 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 75. Maybe we can filter out. We're just going to categorize them and cut out our final ones. You tell me what you would cut here. Okay, so I'm going to put our Force Jedi units over here, our upgrades. Okay, so Force Jedi, upgrades, and she needs to go. She doesn't fit, she's got to go. All right, we've got our upgrades, and then we're going to have, of course, our space units. I think we're going to be able to get rid of some of those. I don't think we need 2 of those. And then our events, we can put over here. Yeah, that looks fine. And our Force Jedi starships and our Force Jedi. I've got probably too many Force Jedi, honestly. And our Force Jedi, Force Fringe, and our droid. I do have 1 droid, but we're not really doing a droid unit. And we've got our events. Where are our events? Right here. Okay, more. Gungan is he's not a Force user, but he is a ground unit. So maybe I'll go by, yeah, we'll go by ground unit and another ground unit. Spaceship, our capital ship, absolutely. We've got our Force user, space. I think I have more than enough space units. Do we have enough events, though? I probably have too many over here. Yeah, that I'm going to have to narrow down because I've just got a few too many of those. Upgrades. I could stand more upgrades for sure. And then we've got our events. Boy, look at those events. We've got, oh, an event crazy right there. And then our space units. Okay, no problem. I probably have too many events now. Yeah, so I could trim this down and trim this down. I think you're staying for sure. I do like some of those events though. Okay, we've got our Force, and then, you know, I just don't think you belong. And we don't need 2. So we'll keep the other one. I thought I had one with borderless. I definitely want that event. We've got our Force, got your event, and event, whew, and event. Okay, so that's fine. BD1 is good. And these 3 heals, absolutely, I'm okay with those. And we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, upgrades. But I'm not building a big upgrade deck, so we'll just deal with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3. So I can get rid of some of these. So those are good. Go over there. How many did it say? Roughly 10 to 20 for us beginner folks, right? 10 to 20 events and upgrades. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's 4 upgrades. Let's take away some of these. So trust your instincts. 3 lessons. Force slow. 3 lessons. Disturb. These are the ones that I know we only have. Okay, so this is an absolute. So 1, 2. Tip the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 lessons. I feel like I don't want to rely much on hidden, so I'm actually going to, I do like the shield token though, It is very defensive, so I think we're going to lose some of the attacks. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be very defensive in this deck. It's going to be a slow war of attrition. That's what I think. Okay, so Force Illusion, we're going to try to keep all of these, and I'm going to get rid of that's an absolute. You may use, I really like Do or Do Not. We'll go goodbye, goodbye, and Unleash Rage, goodbye, goodbye. Last Words, we don't need it. I really don't mind the colorless though, and Premonition of Doom. So I only got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what else I can get. 1, 2. I don't need either of these. They're neat, but I just don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's about 21, which is still fine. I will get rid of one of my Do or Do Nots, and we're at the high end of a beginner's build there. And that's going to take us to our space units. I've got too many space units. Blockade, my goodness. Blockade Runner. Let's do it by cost. So I've got my 3s, my 5s, my 6, and some 2s. Way too many high cost spaceships. I need more low cost than high cost. So the medical frigate is too expensive to be having 3. So we're going to go down. We're going to go down to 1, honestly. We're going to go down to 1. And, of course, the long beam. And we only need 1 5, I believe. Blue Squadron. Yes, we'll do a 6, a 5, a 4. And we need all the 3s. 2, 2. I kind of wish I was a little cheaper. Even some 1s I should have done. But, hey, this is what we got. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will do a 4, a single 5, and I'm going to put a medical frigate back in there. So this is possible. All right, and we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 space units, okay. And actually, I think I'm going to keep everything I have because I've got 10 space units. I've got 4 of my ground units there, and then of my force, since I'm going force heavy, this would put me at about 31, but let's just see the costs that I have. I've got my 4 cost of life wind sage, because I want to make sure I have some cheap stuff. I don't want to be drowning in really expensive cards here. 2, okay, so I've got some 2s, but I'm a little worried that we're still going to be a little too expensive, but maybe not. Like that, I've got 2 5s and 2 6s. Am I actually going to get down that and another 6? That's too many high end. So Mace Windu's got to go. It's Mace Windu or Depabalaba. So a 6/6 or a 5/7. Overwhelm. When attacking an enemy unit, deal X, and then you may use the force. If you do, deal 4 damage to a unit, or gain ambush and saboteur. I'm going to go with Mace Windu as my other 6. And that gives us kind of an event-heavy deck. Maybe a little too heavy. Hello, little critter. But, dog howdy, we're going to do it. Let's take a final look through our deck. And you tell me, how did I do? What are the chances? Do you think I'm going to survive a battle? And did I make a thematically decent Cal Kestis Star Wars Unlimited deck? Our final deck is made of Cal Kestis, our Jedi. I can't keep hiding. So this is when he's younger. And then Strangled Cliff. So this would be from Fallen Order. Not even though he's wearing the survivor look, because he doesn't have his poncho on him, but the quote suggests, and he doesn't have facial hair. So yeah, this is Fallen Order. Here we go. We've got Mace Wind, Sorcerers of Tund. We've got Saci. We've got a foil there. We've got Kai-Adi Mundi. Got a Jedi Sentinel, just for kicks and giggles, a lovely Luke Skywalker. Our life, even though thematically Luke, I mean, they did cross over in the timeline. Life Wind Sage. We've got our Jedi Knight, and of course, the love of his life, Mirren. Yes, they finally kissed. Okay, Youngling Padawan, because that's what really matters in this video, right? Infused Brawler, Mysterious Hermit, Anakin Skywalker. We've got our Caretaker Matron, our non-Force users. The Gungan warrior, he may still be alive and around at this point. Yeah, he would, actually. He would have survived Order 66. And, of course, BD-1, come on. N1 Starfighter, Jedi Vector, J-type Nubian ship, Hyena Bomber, and Hyena Bomber. Our Cartel Interceptor, 2 medical frigates, and, of course, our capital... No, this isn't our capital ship, I'm sorry. Our Stinger Mantis, and then our capital ship, the Long Beam Cruiser. Then we've got our events, our foil Premonition of Doom. We got all the 2 of the do or do nots. We got rid of one of them. Ataru Onslaught, Impossible Escape, Force Illusion, Disturbance in the Force. Trust those instincts. I love the artwork on that for some reason. And I kept these 3 lessons, a couple of them. Force Slow just looks really fun. I don't even know why, but because it's useless against the wrong... You know what? I should only have 1. Because it's useless against the wrong opponent. Tip the scale. Look at an opponent's hand and discard a non-unit card from it. I love that. Hopefully, they're not event heavy like mine for their sake, and this one's just such cool art. Look at that. Sheen Flurry. Force Speed. Heavy blaster cannon. We're into our upgrades, and I took all the saber upgrades that I could. Knight's Saber, Knight's Saber, Knight's Saber. And we're back. 1 shirt change later as well. So what do you think? Who would you have picked as your leader? And look, I know some of you are new to this, just like me. Most of you are probably far more experienced. So I want to know, with my deck, would you have made changes? Did I make any mistakes in building it? And also, of course, what would be your dream deck? I'm looking forward to our next adventure together in board gaming, or maybe something with the Force. We'll see. I love you all. I'll see you next time.